I think in terms of mechanics compared to Origins, it's really a lot more fast-paced. And we were talking about this last stream. It's a lot more fast-paced, and it's a lot more what I'm used to, especially as an MMO player. MMOs are where I started in gaming as well. And I think it's the pacing that we're very used to as modern-day gamers in this game that they're experimenting with. But it almost feels like they went too much that way. Like it's almost too fast-paced to the point where you don't even have to worry about tactics. And I'm not switching between my party members very much because I don't need to. Because generally by the time I've even thought to switch and do a stun or some kind of AoE spell, everything's already dead. So there's no point me doing that. So most of the time I am just hacking away on my rogue and everything dies in about 2 seconds. So I feel like they were experimenting with action-focused combat and they just went the whole way. Like they weren't like, oh, let's put a little bit of that in. They were like, yep, let's do the whole thing. So I think I do miss some of the tactical sort of gameplay from Origins and going in and pausing and then switching characters and changing positions and everything. But I like the action-focused combat. I just wish it had been somewhere in the middle, which is what people tell me Inquisition is. So maybe that'll be the game for us. But yeah, I just kill everything so fast. I don't know whether it's just because I'm playing a rogue and I'm doing a ton of burst damage, but everything is dying in 2 seconds. Those of you who played this game can let me know if you had the same experience, but just everything dies. And I don't know whether I'm just out-leveled for the areas I'm going to, or if it is just that fast-paced and I don't really have to worry about mechanics too much. And I haven't been super careful in my skill choices. I'm just going like, I like this ability, so I'm going to upgrade it, or this looks fun, and then I click on it. So I'm not like sort of min-maxing my characters. If I wanted to, I could sit down and think, what is the absolute best stat choice? But hello.
There you are.
What's wrong?
I've been looking everywhere for you, Miss If
Oh?
only you humans didn't all look the same.
I'm not a human, first off. If I had a choice, I would have pointy elven ears in game, but alas, the game is elfish. I had to meet the Viscount. A dwarf's so varied. Wow, dwarfism. Well, to be fair, all dwarves look the same, apart from Varric, who doesn't have a beard. It's the only reason I could distinguish him from the others. I mean, Purple Hawk is best Hawk. We have to agree on this.
We can't all be short and bearded like your people, Bowden.
Indeed. It's quite a shame, really.
I'd like to be bearded.
I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep roads.
Oh, yeah.
It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
You ran all that way? Couldn't you have sent a messenger? Or maybe Sandal could have come. He's younger than you.
So you raced here just to give me this?
I mean, I could have come down there and found
I
you.
didn't want to be responsible for so much coin. Just
Aww.
holding that purse was making me sweat.
Bless you.
Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully.
No.
It is good to know he is safe.
I wonder what kind of person wouldn't have saved Sandal. Because when you go to the deep roads, he says, oh, Sandal's wandered off, we don't know where he's gone. Oh, God forbid he's got himself into trouble. And you can either say, of course I'll look for Sandal, which is the reasonable option, like why wouldn't you help him? Or you can say, nah, none of my business, fuck off, and just tell him that you're not going to look for Sandal. So if the only way I could imagine anyone saying no to that is if you're doing a fully evil playthrough. Like, no morals, no shits about anyone else in the story, only there for money. And yeah, I wonder if he can actually die down there. Or if it just has the same outcome, but Bowden just hates you and maybe doesn't bother giving you your cut of the money, or slightly sort changes you when it comes to paying you. I don't know though, because Varric's in charge of the operation, so surely he would pay you anyway. Well, you don't need to serve me. I would have done it anyway.
I didn't ask
Sandal.
you to be my manservant, Bowden.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep
He's a
roads,
man of honor,
I have
he
no
is.
other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
Well then, oh, 50 gold. Oh my. I'm stinking rich. I'm gonna go buy everything in the markets. Speaking of, I need to sell all my trash. Like, every single piece of trash I have on me. I've got a couple of quests here as well. And then I've got companion quests, so now we get to move on in our companion relationships as well. So every single companion is asking to see me at the moment. We get to see Meryl at her house. Oh, I love her so much. What is this accent? I need to see her in order to copy her Welsh accent. I can't just do it straight off, you know. Can't do it. Sandal can't die, he's too cute. This is true. Sandal must be protected at all costs. Enchantment? Sandal is an absolute fan favorite. When we played Origins, anytime he came onto screen, the whole chat was just, enchantment! What's this quest over here? Yevon.
You! This is your fault!
Wait, what?
You and that blighter, Tefris. You'll be the end of my boys.
He's a sexy blighter, though. Have we met?
I don't even know who
I
you
kind of remember hearing your last
Yevon,
name.
member in good standing of the Dwarven Merchants Guild.
Okay.
Not that it really matters to people like you.
People like me? What exactly did I do?
are. You'll have to be more specific. A lot of things are my fault.
Apparently.
My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory.
That wasn't me.
Don't you dare blame her. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
That requires an explanation. Your sons sound like morons. Well, I don't want to insult his sons that might be dead. Look, that requires an explanation. If you're going to blame me, you might as well tell me why.
What exactly were they trying to do?
It may be my fault, Monsieur. I've told them all the stories about you.
You're the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition. Please help me find them. Don't let my boys die down there.
Tell me what happened.
Your sons made an expedition into the deep roads. Did anyone go with
On their own?
They went alone, the fools. Just my 3 boys against every dark spawn in the deep roads.
Iwan is Yevon's middle son. The whole thing was his idea. Emrys and Merrin were just following his lead. The greedy bastard didn't want to hire anyone else if it meant he had to share the spoils.
Sounds familiar.
I thought coming to the surface meant I would never have to face losing my sons to the darkspawn.
Well, if you're lucky, one of them will be alive. You may as well tell me about them, and then I can see which one is alive. Or identify the bodies of the ones that have died.
Sounds like you're none too fond of Iwan, dear.
He's always been such a greedy thing, even as a boy.
Stop talking about my son like that.
He thinks he'll get rich quick off this expedition. He talked that fool Emrys and poor Merrin into going.
And Merrin? I'm guessing he's the innocent young one.
What about the other one? Merrin.
Merrin's a dear, sweet lad. Raised him myself since the day his mum died. He's the one who liked the stories best. He wanted to be a hero, though, not just rich.
He's
He
dead.
craved adventure.
He's definitely dead.
Adventure will get a dwarf killed. That boy needs to settle down and learn a trade. Play it safe.
The dreamers always die first. And Emrys?
Tell me about Emrys.
He's the oldest, but Iwan's been bossing him around since he learned to talk. Man's near 30 and has no backbone whatsoever.
His mother's death hit him hard, but he shouldn't be looking to his brothers for guidance.
Fine. I guess I'll help you.
I'll do everything in my power to bring
Not
your
that
sons
it's my
home.
fault. You can stop
Thank
blaming
you,
me for it.
Monsieur.
You could have just
Those
asked
boys
nicely.
are my life. They entered the deep roads using the same passage you did. Please find them. I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
Why didn't he just lead with that? He could have just been like, excuse me, I heard you're a great adventurer. Can you help me? My sons, they're lost. But no, he led with the, you there, you bitch. You're the reason my sons might be dead. People need some manners. Then it might actually do some work for them. This is like the Thanos meme. You took everything from me. Who are you again? Literally every Dragon Age character. I've heard of you. You ruined my life. I don't know who you are. Oh, this is our new house. We live in Hightown now. Me and my family moving on up in the world. Whoa. Oh, we deserve this. Please tell me we kicked Uncle out. Either that or he lives in the wine cellar or something. Just keep him down there. He deserves it. Ooh hoo hoo! Desk upgrade. Ooh. Oh my. I have a house coat. I'm so fancy.
You've settled in nicely.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
You could always ask me. We're friends after all. At least, I think so.
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected.
Is he gonna blame
won't be
mages?
quiet.
There've been too many Templars. I think this is the asshole Templar, but I'm not sure. There was one nice Templar. So if it's him, maybe we'll help, but I can't remember. Why not check it out?
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
And you're sure that he's wrong about this?
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related.
I don't know, there could be an immortal
There's no sense
vampire
to that.
killing everyone.
Can't be.
I'll quiet him down. Purple Hawk. I find myself always leaning towards Purple Hawk options.
Muzzle the geezer.
Every time.
Got it.
I would never say that. But if it leads somewhere genuine, I'll pick it up on your word.
Alright
If he shuts
then.
up, that's good too. He's in the gallows. Thanks, Hawk. I appreciate it.
My sister's also in the gallows. We need to help her. Night Terror. Oh my god! My mail has been busy. Oh, dear Shank Whisper. I hope this letter finds you well. My time in the circle has been bearable. Oh, it's my sister! Oh, it's my sister! Wait, what was her voice like? Dear Shank Whisper, I hope this letter finds you well. My time in the circle has been bearable, even after the Templars made a point of putting me through the harrowing as soon as I arrived. They thought I was a risk of possession or running away like father. Glad it's over with. I started mentoring apprentices. I enjoy time with the children, teaching them basic spells. One of them, Ella, has taken a shine to me. Adorable. Life's not perfect here, mind you. The Templars are mostly polite, and I know they're just doing their jobs, but some hold extreme views. There's one creep named Sir Alric who likes harassing mages, but I'll steer clear of him. I'm doing fine. Please, don't worry about me. With love, Bethany. That is my sister who is a mage. I was taken away. I don't know exactly where they're holding her. I know it's somewhere in the gallows. And I don't know what her life is going to be like now, but hopefully it's not too filled with hardship. We hope. We hope. That letter is worrying. Well, surely they read through all the letters that people send. What if there's a code here and like every letter on the line spells out, please help me? I'm not seeing any code here. In your next letter, draw a smiley face if you're in danger. We'll have to see if we can go visit her. I don't even know if it's possible. Miriam. Dear Leandra, I hope you and your children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Carver. I remember the dear boy helping me trap rats in the cellar. The blight is taking too much from us. Thank the Maker for the hero of Ferelden and the Grey Wardens. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most parts of the country. The Lothering is gone for good. We'd hoped to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades from the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place, and I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Please write me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regrets and fond regards to your children. Your friend, Miriam. I think it's just a friend of my mother's from back home. I think that's just a buddy of my mum's. It's good to see that things are calming down over there. Can we ever go back home? I don't know if Hawk wants to go back. We have a life here now in Kirkwall. Note addressed to Gambler. Gambling, you fucking bastard! Your payment's 2 weeks late. Wait, 2 months late, Sarah. Interest accrues, as you're well aware. You will find yourself barred from our establishments unless payment is made. Think. No better, card sharp, or numbers runner in Kirkwall will deal with you. Oh my. I certainly hope this matter is attended to before steps are taken. Let us avoid further unpleasantness. Gallard. Oh, is my uncle still? Do I have to deal with him? He's such a bastard. He's just scrounging off us. And he gambled away our entire family fortune. So, I hope he's living in the cellar or in the attic, as he deserves. Working off his debts. Hawk, heard you got the lot to... Heard you lot... Who's this? Barlin? Oh, who's old Barlin? He sounds like he'd have a West Country accent. Heard you lot got to the free marches. Don't know why you bother, but I suppose it's better than Orlais. You got spiders up there. Big ones. Gonna swing a dead rat round here. Gonna swing a dead cat round here. Look, I'm glad it's not a dead rat, considering company. Hannah would not be happy if we were swinging dead rats around in this stream. They got big spiders up there, big ones. Couldn't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider, but the blight drove them off. Maker, dark days are ahead, mark my words. A man can't cover his blighted land with poisonous traps. Old Barlin. Strange official looking. I'm so popular. Like, I only used to get letters from street gangsters and bandits being like, hey, do you want to go shank some people for us? But now I'm getting official letters. This is great. Dear sir or madam, I am Lord Akim Falk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring this matter of urgent business to you. Years ago, I served the office of Seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. Sadly, they have been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness, Prince Corbinian Vale, the true heir to the throne, and with your help, make a willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. I don't know where this place is. Why do I give a fuck? His Highness had a fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank of Antiva. With access to this fortune, he can raise an army to retake his throne. But it is too dangerous for His Highness to simply withdraw the funds himself. This is where we require your assistance and discretion. Simply send me the details of an open bank account in Kirkwall, and I will arrange the funds are transferred to you. My king will then contact you to retrieve his fortune, leaving you with a hefty reward. I must warn you, the Antivans will not consider the account viable if it contains less than 100 sovereigns. Please observe the utmost confidentiality. Yours, Lord Akim Falk. Is it the Nigerian prince scam? Are they Nigerian princing me? There's an email scam that I don't think anyone actually falls for it anymore, but it used to go around like 5 or so, 10 years ago maybe, where someone would send an email and be like, I am a Nigerian prince, but I have been wronged from my fortune. Can you help me out? Just put this much money in an account and then you will receive a share of my wealth. And yeah, we're being scammed. We're being scammed. 100%. Prince Corbinian Vale? I wonder if it's like an anagram for get wrecked or something. It's a scam. It's a scam. And here I was thinking how much I've moved up in the world, getting very official looking royal letters from princes, but oh well. Oh well. I don't get much spam mail anymore, but like sometimes as a streamer, I get weird like cryptocurrency spam emails that are like, do we have a deal for you, streamer? Earn cryptocurrency. Click link. And I'm like, no. Go away. Go away. Price. Oh, it's a lady. It's a lady. Sarah, I am glad that Fenrail took no vengeance on you for helping me. I surely would have died in her service. My sisters are both maids now, and I have proven myself an able shepherd and have been granted 2 ewes of my own to start a flock. I heard you made a name for yourself in Kirkwall. My hopes for your continued success. Thank you again, transcribed by the lady of the house for price. I cannot remember who the fuck you are, but have a wonderful life. That was a side quest, and I can't remember who she was. But okay. I do remember the name of Fenrail, but it was 10 million years ago. Everyone's messaging me, oh my god. Mystery Hawk, I feel I must apologize. You did what you had to when you turned Kelda over to the guards. You saved my daughter, and I should have been more grateful. Leia has been difficult. We have Kirkwall behind, but my poor girl now thinks every man is a monster in disguise. I fear she may never get past this. In your debt, Elrin. Don't know what I did again. I remember we handed someone in who was like a mage who was out of control. I think that was them. I wonder if Hawk is responding to any of these or just ghosting them all. Just like leaving them on red, like, God's sake, I'm so popular. Never gonna reply. Feeling inadequate? Flag flying at half-mast? Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Come to Jorman's apothecary and ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce is infused with the essences of 52 herbs. It's completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You will never feel the same again. Be the man other men want to be. Be the man you deserve to be. Is someone not filtering my junk mail? Where is my manservant? I mean, I'll give it to Varric. He's mentioned he has trouble with that a couple times, so I'll just slip a flyer under his door. Just put it in between his laundry pile. There you go. There you go. Your little soldier having trouble again, Varric? You poor man. I've got the solution for you. Fenrail. Oh, this is the guy we sent to live with the Dalish. To Hawk, life with the Dalish hasn't been easy. Keeper Mathari tries her best, but I don't know what else she can do for me. The younger elves won't accept me, and I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see it in their eyes. They're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it feels like you're the only person I can trust. Your friend, Fenrail. Get a fucking diary, Fane. I don't want any more mail. You're gonna message me every day. Like, oh, dear diary. Today, I ate a peanut butter jelly sandwich and danced with the elves in the moonlight. No, I don't want to hear about it. Just get a diary. So much mail. Hawks need to spend half their time filtering through this junk mail. Many people in the Undercity owe you their lives, and I am one of them. When my friends and I were cornered by Templars, you helped us to escape. Over the years, most Darkhaven apostates have been captured, but thanks to your help and the help of many people, I have remained free. You've done so much for the apostates. If you're moved to do more, contact Mistress Selby near the docks. She knows of many ways you could save more lives. I accept. Wait, are these all quests to accept? Oh, hang on. No, these are just bothering me. And this one's a quest. Okay, I guess I can go check on them or something. Wait, this is actually a quest? Feeling inadequate? Oh, we can go to the apothecary and pick up that special sauce. I'm immediately doing that quest. I don't care what happened in the deep roads. I don't care about Varric's brother. We need to go find some special sauce. That's of the utmost importance. Greetings. I hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you these past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fenrail would have long since been sold to slavers. Instead, he has thrived and begun to master his magic. But now his nightmares have caught up with him, and neither the Keeper nor the Enchanter know how to help. I don't know where else to turn. Please come to my home in the alienage. I will be waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for the compassion you've shown Fenrail over the past few years. Thank you. I will go and talk to her. I helped her the last time. Hi, Mum. I must talk to the dog first. Please excuse me. Good boy.
I like the doggy. Ruff.
The only way they can make Sandal cuter is Sandal plus dog, and they've done it.
It looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the hero of Ferelden's camp.
Aww. They're gonna be the bestest of friends, the two goodest boys, having the best time together. Oh, how are you, my boy? Hopefully not too scarred from the deep roads. Also, what the fuck was that thing you did? Because you still haven't explained that.
I can make it for you.
I know you can, but how did you freeze that guy in crystal? Explain. somehow I don't think he's going to explain.
If you need any enchantment,
Enchantment?
I'm sure my boy would be
Enchantment! Also, hi, Mum. How's it going?
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
Don't start putting on airs, Mother. I'm hoping this is a joke. I want to play with her.
Just don't go all pompous on me, all right?
You are.
I promise. There's one
Enchantment?
thing I learned in Ferelden. That good people can be born in a hut as easily as a palace. Honestly, after so many years as a peasant's wife, it feels strange to have nothing to do. I visited Bethany at the Circle, and she seems happy enough. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
A husband? Mum? Mum, I'm too busy stabbing people in the back for a husband. Plus, there are several potential husbandos and waifus in my close associates. In fact, I may husbando and wife all of them. Do you not know about my crush on Varric? Have you not seen his chest hair? Mother. You just bring Varric home and he just comes in behind me like, oh God, I've got to meet the mother. Can you imagine Varric meeting your parents? Ooh. Oh, it's more DLC stuff. Oh God. Oh God, this might actually be good for me now. Okay, I'm gonna have to look through that and see. Even more DLC stuff. I think this was all the stuff that I didn't pick up before because we were too underleveled for it. There's some level 13 stuff and some level 15 stuff, so I'll leave those as they are for now because we don't need them. Or I could wear that. Oh my, we have a library. Library is the dream room in a home. Whenever I have my castle, of course. My castle shall have a beautiful library. With secret passageways. This is DLC stuff as well. Varric meets your parents and halfway through dinner you catch him in the parlor with your father. Varric, I thought we had something. I know, right? Yeah, he's too smooth with everyone. I would be looking behind my back all the time to check.
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude.
That's Mother's room. Varric is in there, naked. I shouldn't go in there. Oh, this is very comfortable.
Lots of old things from Lothering in there.
Finery. Oh my.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
Yeah, Borkspawn likes
Poor
bedtime
Prince.
snuggles.
I told him to stay off the bed.
I like my new digs. They're rather nice. Well, see you later, you two. I'm wondering what enchantments you got going for you. Although, I don't think I've got any runes. I used one rune.
I can make it for you.
I know you can make it for me, but I don't have any materials, my dear. I'll be back when I do. I know where to come. Call me when we have Sandal plus cat. Oh no, Sandal with kittens. The ultimate combo. It's so hard to choose who's coming with me now. I've been taking these most places. Hawk Estate? Apparently I have letters still there. Why do I still have letters? I've looked through all my letters. Maybe it doesn't count until I leave the house. Now I'm expecting that behind every closed door is a naked Varric. No one expects the naked Varric. Oh, I don't really know what to go for first. Yes, we need to visit the apothecary. We have some very important things to procure. Is it? It's not Anders' clinic. Anders isn't selling what we think he's selling. Where is the most important side quest of them all? It's not a main plot quest, unfortunately. Yevon's sons, they might be dying, but I have more important things to procure. Rogue item, underground railroad. I can't see it in my quest log. Sad times. I have a couple of companion quests to do though. Room Plumbers. It might be one of these. Don't think so. Anything that says go to the apothecary is the quest. Companion quest, secondary. These are all completed quests though. It's just so many. Totally a main plot quest, yes, of course. Of course. I guess, you know, if I see an apothecary, we're going there. It'll be in Lowtown, right? Like if we were gonna find it, it'll be in Lowtown. What's the Night Terrors quest? I've now just picked up a bunch of other side quests as well. Night Terrors. Ariane. Oh, that's about her son. I am very let down, Dragon Age. Is it premium content? A premium special sauce? Disappointed. I think the game was expecting me to remember where the apothecary was, but
something sharp,
not
Fenris?
happening.
No?
Slam your fingers in a door?
No.
Smack your head in a low beam?
Is there a point to this line of questioning?
Just wondering why you're so cross all the time.
I think he jabs himself with those spikes, personally.
Perhaps it's the inane prodding.
Wow! Oh, I love the sass. I love Meryl. I love her so much.
The Min Rathos slave bazaar is like this. They say the alleys are 10 miles long.
Oh my. Tell me more. Hello, hello. Well, the only thing I can think is going back to the house and checking where it is. Meryl, I do love her, I do. She's so precious. She deserves to be protected. Good evening, Scare.
From time to time. But his house does smell very strange. Even from the street.
Is my uncle still down there then? Let's go see if we can say hello. Gamlin?
So you're moving up in the world? Got some coin to share with your favorite uncle?
Ew, no. Fuck off.
So you're moving up
No,
in the
no
world?
coin to share.
Some coin to share with your
We
favorite
literally
uncle?
took all of our stuff and then just left him here. As he deserves. Rot, Gamlin, rot. I feel like he had his chance at a redemption arc and he just didn't take it, so leave him there. He doesn't deserve it.
You know, if you need advice on how to lay low, I can give you some.
Being short would make for an excellent start, I suspect.
Keep that up, Sirrah, and you can keep on hiding like a rank amateur.
What would you suggest, Varric? Cower in the shadows like a rat?
You could try wearing something that didn't scream, I hate you all, I was a slave.
He's an emo boy.
Markings
He has
would
to.
still show.
Really? Through anything? That's kinda cool.
It's the emo boy style, just wearing stuff that says, I hate you all. And being grumpy all the time. He can't change, it's just the way he is. Who's in here then? Ah, Ariane, hello.
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fenrail already, but I visited him among the people, but he turned me away. I know the demons still plague him.
Oh dear.
And now they've taken him. 2 days ago, Fenrail went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
Wait, slow down. A nightmare?
He can't be woken up?
The Keeper says he is near death. His lips still fog a mirror, but that is all.
Has anyone gone after him? I wouldn't imagine the elves would.
Surely there are mages who can pursue him in the Fade.
They don't go that
I have
far.
contacted Keeper Marathari. The Dalish have an ancient ritual that might help. But it requires someone Fenrail trusts to enter the Fade to free him.
Someone like me. And why call me? I doubt he trusts me. How can I help? I'm a goody two-shoes, so how can I help you?
This is hardly my area of expertise. But is there anything I can do?
Marathari is coming to perform the ritual that will bring Fenrail back. His childhood things here will help anchor him.
The Fade is a place for mages, not for people like you and I.
The Keeper will delve into the ancient magics to protect this half-breed. She wouldn't do so for me.
I've already called for the Keeper. We need to begin the ritual as quickly as possible.
Seems sus to me, yeah.
Would you like to
'Cause
stay
she wouldn't
here
help
or
Meryl.
return when she arrives?
I guess I'm ready to start. I was gonna go sell a few things, but I guess. I suppose. I think it will transport me somewhere though.
I've got a few things.
Speaking of supporting elves, we should go sell some stuff.
I suggest you settle your affairs. Once you are in the Fade, the only way to emerge is with my son.
What if he's already turned so far? Sometimes people cannot be saved from the Fade. So I'm going to sell all of my junk, because my bags are so full. I have chests back at my house as well, but I'm not sure what stuff I need and what stuff I can sell. Junk can all go, though. Inventory management is half of any RPG game. It's the true end game. Hello, trinketsmonger. Buy my crap, please. Please. All of it. All of it. And just instantly sell it all for money. Got so many really crappy rings and things. I know none of these are going to be good for me, I don't think, but there are still some of my characters who have really early gear on because I just didn't have enough to give them. Finery worth 0. Chess piece, charcoal washed. Oh, I say. I picked that up from my house. That'll do for now, that'll do. Are you playing chapter 1, 2, or 3? So we just got back from the Deep Roads, if that gives you some kind of idea, Bon. We're just back from the expedition, and our family have just moved into their first official townhouse that is not in the slums. Alright, I'm ready.
You came back in time. Marathari's here.
Oh. Oh, already? She doesn't seem happy about it, though. These cutscenes are so good in 2. I feel like they're really experimenting with the cinematic stuff. Because they couldn't do a lot of this in Origins. I love the music as well. And here we go.
I came quickly, Ariane. I did not wish to tell you by letter how grave your son's situation is. The magic he possesses makes him what the Tevinters called Somniari, a dreamer. Dreamers have the power to control the beyond, what humans call the Fade. Fenrail is the first in 2 ages to survive.
First to survive. Others didn't make it?
Why are they so rare?
Dreamers have great power in the Fade. They attract demons. Luckily, most prove too frail of mind to survive a demon's possession. A dreamer abomination.
I'm already getting a
would be
bad
near
feeling about this.
unstoppable.
The Beyond, I think I've been there in Dragon Age Origins.
Is there a difference between the Beyond and the Fade?
Oh, yeah.
They are the same. By either name, the Fade is the realm of spirits, Thedas' heart, while the mortal realm is its strong arm. The demons who live there covet the bodies of mortals and seek to possess them. Only mages ever touch the Fade in a waking state. Others see it in dreams.
And the ritual? What does that involve?
What exactly are we going to do here?
The elves of the Dales were experts in the Somniari arts. They could even help those with no power enter the Fade. I have done my best to recreate the ritual. We will use Fenrail's childhood home as a focus to draw him back through the veil.
I just feel like at some point he's going to be overcome by the demons, and she's going to say, leave him there, there's nothing you can do. And then it will turn out that she planned this all along, and she wanted to trap him there and make sure that he never returned. Because I don't know why she's helping when she wasn't so keen to help Meryl. It just feels sus to me. It just feels very sus. A dreamer. Oh yeah, we've all got the same hairstyle. I just realized that, bitties. We're all wearing the buns. It's the style here in Kirkwall. It's like so fetch. It's like so 2008, 2007, whenever this game came out. It's so fetch. I had a really hard time choosing my hairstyle in character creation because everything looks like a Karen haircut with a terrible fringe. So this was the only one that I was like, it looks crap from the back, but sort of okay from the front. So we went with this one. And what do you mean by a dreamer?
What can a dreamer do? Dreamers are unique for their ability to enter the Fade at will, without the aid of lyrium. In the Fade, they can shape dreams, and even affect the world beyond the Veil. Tevinter Somniari used to enter the minds of sleepers and slay them in their dreams.
Well, that's nice. Seems like a powerful weapon to have. Someone will be after him. One of the factions will want to own him and his powers, if he does survive. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Oh my god, stop trying to make fetch a thing in Kirkwall. Fetch doesn't happen in Kirkwall. Why should I do... Oh, this is like a how much are you going to pay me kind of deal. I feel like I want to protect him enough. We got to know him, we care about his mother, and we care about him. I'm not going to push it any further. Let's start the ritual.
Just send me into the Fade.
I told you her courage was legendary.
Now, Ariane, please
her
excuse
stupidity.
us. We must prepare.
Oh, of course.
I remember the Fade in Origins. It was nightmarish.
There is more, I must tell you, that is not for her ears.
Not just in theme, gameplay-wise. It was painful. What about her son? She's gonna say, oh, he might never be able to return. If it comes to the hard decision, leave him there. Let him be overcome by the demons.
Is Fenrail in danger?
Indeed. And the danger may not come from what you think. Fenrail cannot become an abomination. The destruction he would cause is unimaginable. If you cannot save him from the demons, you must kill him yourself.
I told you.
A death in the Fade will make him what your circle calls tranquil. He will be no threat after.
In before she planned this because she didn't even want him to return. And this is the only way to mitigate the damage he could possibly cause. And she'll say she was in the right and she was only trying to protect the world. But okay. I'm not sure. Is there not a I'll see what happens option? It's either I understand or I can't do that. Although I could lie to her face and be like, yes, of course, and then defy her anyway. So yeah, of course, whatever you say.
I will not let him become a danger.
I wish you luck. Now, gather a team, and we will begin. Choose carefully, for all will face temptation.
Can I come? I'd love to see the ritual.
Oh, no.
And I promise I won't be a bother.
Meryl, I love you, but you're far too innocent.
Explore the Fade, but if you need me, I will go.
You never have a desire to do anything, Fen.
I'm fascinated.
Let us begin.
Well, there we go. I was thinking, Meryl, sweet Meryl, she really might not survive these horrors. I'd like to see how she copes in the Fade, and it would be a good test, but I'd feel mean taking her along. I think I'm going to anyway, but I'm going to feel mean about it. Varric's made us strong stuff, although if we're talking about temptation, I think he's going to tempt the demons instead. It's like, he's not going to get tempted. The demons will all be obsessed with him. And Fen, he's not going to like it, but I'm going to make him come anyway. I'm kind of tempted to maybe take Aveline because she's a very, very strong tank. Unless he's got a bit more damage, she's a little bit more strong tanky-wise. Oh, Fen, you came on the last trip. And I know you said you didn't particularly want to come. So, but then, stuff with demons. I mean, I feel like that could be interesting with your backstory. Oh, come on then. Come along, emo boy. Join the party.
Is this the Temple of Old? This place is so dismal.
I know, right? I think the hardest thing in Dragon Age for me, and Origins as well, was picking who to take with me every time. Because I want everyone in my party all the time. Is anyone here? Yeah, Fen doesn't want to be here. When does he ever want to be anywhere, though, to be honest? I've never seen him enthusiastic about anything. It's part of his charm. Oh. Puzzle? Combination puzzle? Maybe? Like when the barrel is raised, it opens a door? Don't know. Or maybe it's just weird.
I think Bianca's gotten scratched.
Not right now, Varric. Not right now. Nothing's attacked me yet. I'm seeing little dots of green light this way.
Well, it's rare to see two forgotten magics in one day.
Oh, hi there.
It's usually a slow place, the Fade. Not many surprises. I wasn't sure I'd like this one, but it has potential.
A sloth demon. Think active thoughts, like running and jumping and such.
Call me Torpor.
He's pretending to be friendly.
I have a proposition that might interest you.
All right. Well, I'm listening, but only for now, and I might ignore you in a second.
Speak. But I promise nothing.
Exactly.
I trust you're here for the mage, Fenrail. Two of the most powerful demons in this realm are vying for control of him. Sadly, I'm no warrior. I couldn't stand up to them. But if I did, I'd only want the boy's power to secure my position in the Fade. I'd be no threat to your world.
I don't know if I believe that. Roll for persuasion. Tell me about the demons.
What sort of creatures are menacing Fenrail?
There is a demon of desire called Caress. She ensnares him in dreams of bliss from which he will not emerge. The other is a creature of pride known as Rhyme. It offers Fenrail the power to control his life and world.
And how is Fenrail now? Has he been overcome by any of them?
Is there still time to save him?
He suffers under the demon's assault. Every time they strain his connection to the mortal world, his mind breaks a little further. The pain of it shakes this entire realm.
How can I save him? Not that you tell me.
What would it take to defeat these demons?
They each weave an illusion for Fenrail. You must help him reject it. But be cautious. Shatter the dream too quickly and his mind will break. He must reach the realization on his own.
What exactly are you offering? I'm not saying yes, I'm just confirming the terms.
So if I help you possess Fenrail, you won't attack Kirkwall?
We are drawn to the mortal realm to merge with a living soul. Once I have done so, what need will I have for your people? I merely want power against my own kind.
I'm not sure we should be doing this.
We're not doing this, Metal.
But wouldn't that give a demon an open door into our world? That's bad,
Agreed.
right?
Agreed.
Bring me Fenrail, and I will grant you anything you ask. Power, magic, money, the strength of 10 men.
Can I have as many chest hairs as Varric does? That's all I desire. I am thinking this is a really, really bad deal. So it's a solid no from me. I don't know about the rest of you. I am thinking no. And I'm thinking he won't be too happy if we refuse him. So he's probably gonna fight us.
I will not give in to temptation, fiend.
Have it your way.
Yep! Classic. I saw that coming. Ooh, I've got a new thingy. While this mode is active, any attack from the rogue steady blaze offers a chance to inflict bleeding wounds. Yes, yes. I've got explosive strike as well. Let's try this out. Oh! I feel glorious. Well, nice chance. You were obviously a lesser demon, so you tried. Didn't work out for you though, did it? Didn't last very long. Hard pass, exactly. Never goes well. Barrack! Everyone? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, I'm his mother!
That's it, Fenrail. Hard on the downstroke, then lift. Good.
I see memories.
I'll have you scribing all my letters soon. If I'd known you were such a brave lad, I'd have brought you into the business years ago.
Does that mean I can come with you to Antitha, Father? Mother said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
Okay, we need to bring him out of the illusion gently, from what I know. I don't know if it's good that he goes with him, because it's probably a demon in disguise. He abandoned you, Fenrail.
Your father never wanted anything to do with you.
This is true.
Don't trust him.
Why are you lying to me?
Don't listen, son. She's always been ashamed of you. She wanted you gone, so she could go back to the dailies. I'm the one who loves you.
I don't think so.
Why can't I remember you?
Don't tell him it's a demon. I think that'll shake him out of it too strongly. He doesn't love you. Not like I love you.
This is a trick, Fenrail. He wants something from you.
Why? That's right. I spent my whole childhood waiting for you.
Your mother never allowed.
My mother loves me. She showed me the letters she wrote you.
Yeah, you bastard.
You never wrote back. And it was Mother who taught me to write, not you. I've never met you before. Who are you?
Don't.
He is demon. Oh, she must be the seductress one. Oh my. Why didn't she just lead with that? Like, oh my. You could have just tried seducing him like that. I think it would have worked better. You look way better in this form than you did trying to be his father. Oh, oops, didn't mean to. My bad.
Complete accident. I was trying to help, honest.
You have cost me a dreamer, but at least you will provide me a death.
Okay, she's got minions. Do we take the minions out first? They will die so easily. Just let the others have him. Can we talk about my damage? What? I just have the feeling this encounter was supposed to be way harder, and I'm just like, boop, boop, boop. Job done. Job done. Give me another one. Well, that's that dealt with. Not much of a greater demon. Bit of a crap demon, if you ask me. Kill it in 3 hits or something. Well, that was fun. Let's go find more demons to kill. Oh, someone's not happy we're here now, though. Rage demon! Cry harder, rage demon. And down he goes. Anyone else? Anyone else? This'll be where the pride demon is. Beyond the veil, spirits and demons. That's one for Lawwhisper. It is challenging enough for the casual observer to tell the difference between the Fade and the creatures that live within it, let alone between one type of spirit and another. In truth, there is little that distinguishes them, even the most astute mages. Since spirits are not physical entities, and therefore not restricted to recognizable forms, or even having a form at all, one can never tell for certain what is alive and what is merely part of the scenery. It is therefore advisable for the inexperienced researcher to greet all objects he encounters. Hang on. Will there be mimics in here? I'm betting there's mimics. Well, that is going on, Lawwhisper. Ooh, I love these tomes. They're curious tomes. I want to take everything. I drew my blades just in case. You must not be the you must You must not be under the misimpression, that magic is all-powerful. There are limits, and not even the greatest mages may overcome them. No one, for instance, has found any means of traveling, either over great distances or small ones, beyond putting one foot in front of the other. The immutable nature of the physical world prevents this. So no, you may not simply pop over to Minrathous and borrow a cup of sugar. Nor may you magic that essay you forgot in the apprentice dormitory to your desk. You will simply have to be prepared. Are we in the circle? Is that what they're going for? Like the School of Mages? The Veil. I detest this notion that the Veil is some manner of invisible curtain that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the Fade or the Beyond is a matter of racial politics I refuse to indulge in at the moment. There is no this side or that side when it comes to the Veil. One cannot think of it as a physical thing or a barrier or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image, your perfection. Think of the Veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw our world as you see it now. Static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you see our world as the spirits see it. Chaotic, ever-changing. A realm where the imagined and the remembered have as much substance as that which is real. More, in fact. A spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory, and this is why they are so very lost when they cross the veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them, or what emotions we associate with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds, and perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them. Who can say? Regardless, the act of passing through the veil is much more about changing one's perceptions than a physical transition. The veil is an idea. It is the act of transition itself. And it is only the fact that both living beings and spirits find the transition so difficult that gives the veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. A dissertation on the Fade by Marino. This is from a writer from the Circle of Magi, so an old book though, as far as I can tell. Oh, I'm transforming again? Am I gonna be like a teacher or something? A wise sage? Maybe?
My people, I present to you...
I'm an old elf man.
His features may mark him as human, but in his heart beats the blood of the Dales. He came to us to learn his heritage, to release the power from a lineage as ancient as our race.
I don't know what to say.
Say no. This is your birthright. She's a demon! Don't tell him he's a demon. She's a demon. Otherwise he'll freak out and it will break him. Just say no.
This is a trick.
First Enchanter, what are you doing here? Mother told me the Dalish are honorable. Why would the Keeper lie?
She's not real.
Why would she entrust her people to a human?
You are one of us, Fenrail. Your magic will
She'd
restore
never say
our
that.
greatness.
But you told me this magic was outlawed for a reason. Even the Dalish don't practice it anymore.
It's too dangerous, that's why.
Could the elves trust you with the power to shape reality? Could you trust yourself?
Don't listen to him. The First Enchanter is trying to keep you from realizing your greatness.
Trying to keep me from temptation. Just like you were.
He's finally figured it out.
You're not the Keeper.
Well done.
Be gone, fiend.
You. Why did you interfere?
Sorry to spoil your fun. Oh my.
Joined to his, Fenrail would have changed the world.
It wasn't what he wanted. Only as your slave.
There can be no honest deal with a demon.
No. You think I will lie then, when I offer your friends what Fenrail turned down?
Oh, come on.
You think this elf, with her innocent face, would turn down a demon's offer? She didn't before. How about it? Would you take what I offered the boy? Scion of the Dalish, savior of elvenkind.
Can you do that?
Meadow.
I am the greatest of my kind.
Don't let yourself be swayed.
That has taught you will pale in comparison.
Don't trust it, Meryl. Don't you dare turn on me, Meryl. I'll just give you a slap. Don't trust it, Meryl. I know you're a better person than this.
Demons always turn on you in the end.
Don't trust them.
I cannot put you ahead of the fate of my people.
No, Meryl.
You took my dreamer.
No.
Now you'll take his place.
We need to kill it. I think Meryl's gonna realize after it's dead. She shouldn't listen. There we go. Meryl! Shit! Wait, is that actually Meryl? Or is it an illusion? Wait, don't...
Enemies have fallen before us.
Wait, that's not actually Meryl. We're in the dream realm. That was just Meryl's consciousness in the dream realm. We haven't killed her. Have we? I hope not. If you die in the dream, you die in real life. Let's hope not. Chat's like rip. I think she's okay. I think it's just her projection of herself in this realm. And she'll be waking up in the real world right now and going, oh, I don't know what came over me. I just felt terribly funny all of a sudden. Fenrail, we need to leave now.
If so, it is the second time I owe you my life. The Fade feels different now. I see the stitches, the seams holding it together. I feel I could wake at any moment.
Yes, hold on to that feeling. You must master your power. We could help you. What will you do? I'll let you decide.
You are free of these nightmares. Where will you go now?
The Dalish do not have what I need. Perhaps Tevinter. If these powers can be trained, it would be there.
This is a far cry from the sniveling boy we pulled from those slavers. He may be ready.
My mother would not
Agreed.
look kindly on such a journey. Can you give her my farewell?
I don't know much about Tevinter. As far as I can remember, they weren't mentioned much in the first games, but I remember them being associated with slavers. So, as far as I know, they're bad. Like, the Tevinter mages are bad. But if they could help him master his power, maybe it's worth it. Yeah, blood magic, slavery, all of those good things. Like, what if he joins them and then they use his power for evil? Or they twist him from the innocent boy that he is into a weapon. They're not bad if you have magic, though. They'll look after him. Yeah, I seem to remember something about that. Like, they're very much, oh, people with magic are superior. I mean, I think it's worth it for the chance that he gains control over his magic. Maybe I can come visit you.
May the Maker guide your path, Fenrail.
Perhaps. There is a way out of this.
Have a feeling we'll meet again.
I can do this.
There we go. Oh, that all ended really nicely.
Fenrail has
Didn't have to kill anyone.
his powers.
Then he lives. You saved him. I cannot thank you enough. Keeper Marathari, may I return with you to the Sunderlands? I would like to ask for my son's forgiveness.
Of course. It was you who chose to stay away.
Oh, I feel like if I tell her, she'll try and stop him. But I also don't want to be like, all right, saved your son. Where's my money? Hand it over, bitch. Fenrail is, leaving.
He must go elsewhere to train. There is no one in Kirkwall to help him. He asked me to say goodbye.
My son? No. I must find him before he goes.
It is wise for him to seek guidance.
Oh, she agrees with
Kirkwall
me.
cannot
I
provide
didn't
what
think
he
she would.
needs. I truly did not think what you did was possible. You are a rare human indeed.
You have my apologies. It is easy to forget that one cannot bind demons with words.
Your friend awakened here some time ago.
Yeah, I'm glad you're okay,
No one
Meryl.
is immune to a demon's offer. You accomplished a miracle with Fenrail. This book
It was
belongs
really
to the
easy.
last dreamer of
The
our
fights
tribe.
were piss poor easy, if I'm honest.
It has a rare magic beyond price. Please, accept it with my gratitude.
Oh, what has she given me? A rare magic beyond price. Is it an item? Oh, it's a trash item. Tome of the Slumbering Elders. Can I read it? Or am I just supposed to sell it for a bunch of gold? She's like, ah, yes, a rare relic of my people. And the first thing I do is I go to the market to Jeff and I'm like, do you want this? 5 gold? And he's like, yeah, sure. Maybe that would be besmirching my elven heritage, but I wonder what I'm supposed to do with it, to be honest. I don't think I can read it. I would read it if I could. I don't think I can.
Bianca is a very pretty name.
I'll tell her you said so, Daisy.
She can't actually hear you, can she?
Of course she can. What kind of question is that?
Wait, are we talking about your crossbow or something else now?
Yeah, I would like if you could tell me a bit more about Bianca Varick, because I'm kind of concerned that it's like one of your ex-girlfriends with her soul trapped inside your crossbow or something. Because that would be very Dragon Age-y.
Lead the way.
Actually, Varick, like, I had a side quest with you. In Lowtown, in the Hanged Man, so it's a date. Let's go. I'm already in Lowtown, but the Hanged Man is a separate instance, so we have to go off that way. Oh, there we go. I love the pub scenes in this game. Oh, Isabella, mi amor, you are here. God, I haven't seen you in a while.
The other night, and there was a giant cheese wheel.
Oh my God, you're also here.
Should have been. There's something to it, I swear. It's a sign from Blessed Andraste.
When was the last time you were with a woman?
The shade.
Women are harlots who seek to steal my life essence.
Seems like a lot of work for little gain.
He always wanders around talking conspiracy theories everywhere. He needs a tinfoil hat to cover his bald spot. He deserves it. So,
I promise.
I swear I was coming here for Varick. Yeah.
I won't.
But you were also here, so 2 birds, 1 stone. I feel bad because Isabella's not been our party for a while because I'm a rogue, she's a rogue. I feel like we're kind of doing the same role, and she's more of a stealthy rogue. That's how I've spec'd her. A little bit more of an upfront melee fighter as well. She's a bit tankier, but hi, it's been a while.
Isabella, you look well. Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find?
Oh God, that was ages
I've been
ago.
following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Are you sure?
Isn't that what you said last time?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yeah.
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic.
But it didn't.
I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
I'll do it for a kiss. I feel like I have to keep with my theme of never turning down a romance option, because every time there's been a romance option, I take it. It doesn't matter who it is, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. I feel like she's too smooth for my moves. She'll be like, you disgust me, and then she'll just ignore me. Or will she kiss me? Because I think there were a couple of decisions that she didn't like me making, so she might not kiss me. Oh, chat, do we go for it? Do we go for it? Be my wingman, chat. Do we go in? Do we go in? Look, I'm feeling the emo elf boy or the Varick romance right now, but I do love Isabella. Go for it. Also, do they mind if I'm romancing everyone at the same time? Is there like an exclusivity deal, or is Varick gonna be okay with this? He is here, so let's do it. Thank you for enabling me, chat. Thank you. Thank you. What's the worst that can happen? She will slap me. She's probably gonna backhand me.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize?
If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
Oh my. Fetch my fan. I'm perspiring. Oh. Oh! Achievement unlocked flirtatious. Is that like flirt with literally everyone you can in the game? Because I do that a lot. Also, speaking of hi, Varric. Can I buy you a drink?
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Politics, I think. Pff, screw politics. I want a title. I'd like to buy a business. Just taking care of my family. And you're part of my family now, in a way, Varric.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
After everything that happened with Bethany, that's probably good thinking. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear
I
you're
did
sticking
think about
around.
that. I did think about it. Especially when we had those mails from back home. I could do some good here. I can never leave you, Varric. You and your 99,000 chest hairs.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Oh, no romance option, Varric.
If you want to
You
drink,
disappoint me.
order it from Korth. In 3 years, Nora's never gotten my order right.
Wow. Customer service here. Terrible, my small friend. Varric consists of only jaw, chin, and chest hair. This is accurate. The holy trilogy. Yes. Yes. The finest things a dwarf can possess. Well, that was disappointing, you know? Hoping for a chance to romance Varric at the end. Game's cock-blocking me again. Let's see the other companion quest though. Oh, Anders. Anders. So far, I'm kind of meh on Anders. I'm just a bit, you're okay, I guess. I'm not like particularly... I think it's because of the way we met him and he was quite strong-minded and I didn't agree with the decision that he made. So we got off on the wrong foot, me and him.
I imagine Orzammar is like this. Only with beards and an overwhelming sense of superiority.
True, I've been there. You're right on the money, Varric. Much superiority. Very caste system.
Turn up your purses, Kirkwall. The leases of Javaris Tintop are up for grabs.
Javaris Tintop? Who be that? The Tevinter Imperium. I was just asking about the Tevinter Imperium. For good or ill, the Imperium has put its stamp on Thedas forever. The old Imperial Highway is still in use across most of Thedas. The ruins of Tevinter fortresses and centers of magical study still litter our landscape, long after the glory of the Imperium dimmed. But the influence of that ancient empire goes deeper than this. Without Tevinter, there would have been no Blights, no Andraste, no Chantry. Every aspect of our world would have been altered. The might and majesty of the Imperium may have faded, but it still makes its presence known, even in the most distant corners of Thedas. Every child has been brought up on stories of Tevinter as it is now, a decadent nation ruled by the Archon and his court of magisters, great and no doubt corrupt mage lords. Their chantry a mockery of our own, their black divine a man chosen from the ranks of Minthrathas' circle of magi. The Maker's most hallowed law, magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him, perverted. Mages in the Imperium say their most sacred duty is to serve man, and they serve best by wielding political power. And the worst, that which unblasted Andraste must weep to see, all of it is built on a foundation of slavery. While most nations forbid the buying and selling of slaves within their own borders, nearly everyone ships her people to the Imperium for sale, skirting the prohibitions against such atrocities, and feeding the Imperium's endless hunger for bodies, to fight the Canary, to work the mines and quarries, to build the palaces of the magisters, to sweep the crumbling streets and turn the middens and serve at the whim of their mage overseers. Well, at least from over here they seem like the bad guys, but maybe it's just because everyone hates mages here. I'm not sure. Whoop! What are you after? Oh my god. kill me. Carter?
That's enough. Never on our bad side. Seems to be unhealthy.
Yeah, no one lasts for long when they're not friends with us, Varric. You can say that again. I forget where his house was, but it is somewhere down here. I tried to go to his clinic. Jake the Black.
Stay away from me.
I remember you. You're a filthy slave trader. I had the chance to kill you, but I showed you mercy. I showed you mercy. Maybe I shouldn't have. Is it not up here?
I saw an oxman once. It was big.
That's nice. Do you know the way to the clinic? Do you know the way? Oh! Oh. Oh, I remember. Okay. It used to, the place where I used to meet him used to be on the other side, but now he opened the clinic, so it's here. It was literally behind us when we teleported in and I walked out of the door. Classic Wisp-blind. Hello, Anders.
This is the only place in Kirkwall I feel safe.
That's nice.
Don't come running to me next time you pick up one of these diseases.
Isn't that the point of magic?
I don't want to know.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars
better do
practically on my doorstep the other night.
Better have a little bit of a chat with Isabella before, you know, we go any further. Otherwise I'm gonna pick something up. Pirates these days. Ugh. I went for the romance option with him before, but I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Were they after you then, the Templars?
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
Took them long enough. Well, why were they after you? Were they? I already asked that. Were they're not after him? Well, I want to know about you. I guess I don't know you very well.
We haven't talked much recently. How have you been?
Good. I just love what Knight Commander Meredith's done with the place. The curfews.
Oh,
the
lovely.
midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
I bet Justice loves it.
Justice must not know where to turn first.
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
You have to control it. I'm sure you'll be fine.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, it's fine.
You turn into an abomination.
You'll only murder everyone.
Never mind. Bad joke.
My control is fraying. I cannot hold back Justice, or whatever creature he has become, much longer. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. Just being with me puts you at risk. The Knight Commander has declared supporting apostates a hanging offense.
Oh, they wouldn't do that to me.
The thought of them hurting you.
I have too much
Everything
dirt on
I've done
them.
to control this.
They would never.
I don't care. I would drown us in blood to keep you safe.
Wait, why do you like me? Is it because I flirted with you one time? God, you're so clingy. Now he's like, I would die for you because you sweet talked me one time. You're so romantic. Stay in control. Control yourself, lover boy. I'm kind of tempted to play him, really, though. Stay in control. I care about you.
I don't want to see you lose yourself. To the Templars or Justice.
How much is left if you strip both those out? I'm sorry. I can't be anyone but who I am. There will be more violence. I know that. If you tie yourself to me, I'll only hurt you.
I'll only hurt you. I'm such a bad boy. You can't love me. This is the Edward Cullen. He's doing the Edward Cullen on me, like, I love you, but we can't be together. I'll only bring you to harm. I care about you too much, Bella. It's not gonna work on me. It's not gonna work. I think he's a good guy. The comments on YouTube are gonna be everyone like, Dawn, why are you being so mean to Anders? But he's just so sappy. I can't. Hey, welcome on in. Do you think my character looks like Jennifer Lawrence? Oh my god. She has got the kind of eyeliner going for her. Hunger Games eyeliner. His hairline is the only dangerous thing about the dude. The ferns, chat. The ferns. Yeah, he is way too into Hawk. I had a cheeky flirt with him one time, and now he thinks we're destined to be together. I don't think he's a bad guy. He's very honorable, but I can't let you go. Promises, promises. You're right. You'll only hurt me, Edward Cullen. We must break up for our own good. I only care about myself. It's not me. It's you. I'm gonna keep being mysterious. Promises, promises.
You keep saying that. You haven't yet.
You could have a normal life. You don't want to be with an apostate.
I don't really want to be with an
Don't
apostate.
tempt me.
I flirt with everything that moves.
Not unless you're
so...
ready for what that means.
You're not ready for me. I have too much of a dark backstory. I would break you, baby. I can't. I know. No. He's even worse with the I'd only hurt you than Fen is. And that's saying something. Like, Fen's like, I have such a dark past. I don't want to talk about it. But actually, I'm going to monologue about it for 5 minutes and tell you all about it. And he's even worse than that. So, just saying.
We should move on.
Speaking of Fen, I kind of want to go see Fen. In the Hightown Mansion. Let's go. Is Fen going to be the Jacob to Edward? Is that how it's going to go? Yeah, Fenris is literally an emo boy. Oh dear. Out-emoing Fenris is an achievement and a half. Yeah. Not even Fen went that hard on being like, I've got to protect you.
Oh, they're enormous. And they're always empty. Why don't more people go to see them?
Probably because they're private and surrounded by guards.
I thought all those men looked
Oh dear. I love her so much. Okay, Hightown. Fenris's mansion. Let's go. I do like how we get these set moments where it asks you to go and see the companions, because that wasn't a thing in Origins as far as I know. And it just means that you are kind of forced to check in with them. You don't have to, but like, there are moments for you to talk with them.
3 years and you're practically a ghost.
I prefer it that way.
Ugh.
Healthy attitude there. Forget I said anything.
I like being an emo ghost. What do you mean? And we're talking about, I'd rather people didn't notice me. That's why I wear black and grey to blend in.
Did you ever notice how cold pavement is here?
Well, you're not wearing bloody shoes.
Just me.
Okay. Yeah, she wears little, like, coverings on the top, but then I think she's barefoot. Fen, tell us about your dark backstory. Can we share a glass of wine again, as we once did?
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Oh.
Spoil sport.
Oh, come on, I want to hear the
Spot up here in
story.
Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Oh, whoa, steady, steady. The boy's mine. Oh, and she's winking at me. Hello. Can we maybe sort out like a love triangle situation here?
I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
Well, hopefully he has. His old master. He used to own him.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Denarius killed him. Either way, if Denarius is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
We're essentially squatting here, though. Are you sure he's not aware of your presence? Like, he seems like a very well-connected man.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in
Did I just
fact,
choose the same
his
thing
mansion?
again? I was like,
It belongs to a
maybe he's going to
Tevinter
tell us
merchant,
more.
one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead.
He wants to tell us his
Perhaps
backstory again.
Denarius killed him. Either way, if Denarius is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Well, are you disappointed he's forgotten about you? I don't think you're forgettable, friend.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
That was so awkward. I'm starting to learn that Fen doesn't do sarcasm or humor. Like, whenever I make a joke, he's like, what? I'm trying to lighten the mood here. The mood must stay black and void like my soul. I do not understand your levity. Well, when you stop running, you build a life. You be who you want to be for once.
You take a breath and look around. And start anew.
I don't know how. My
I gathered.
first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
No, please. I'm lapping up the dark backstory. Tell me more about yourself. You really don't remember. I mean, I want to help you. They could be. Okay, romance option is here. Why are we getting romance with everyone but Varric? Varric's just not ready for us yet. We're too chaotic for Varric. Frosty! Frosty, thank you so much for willingly handing over your soul. I'm gonna replay the Elven Pipe because you deserve it. We had the sounds off for the cutscene, but you need to hear this on your very first soul giving. Frosty, thank you so much. A very warm welcome to the Immortal crew. Enjoy your wisdom. That's right, you are now immortal. You have given me your soul, and for the small price of your soul, you now have immortality for the next 30 days. 30 extra days you never otherwise would have had. And all of our emotes as well, plus some extra very tasty sub-perks. Thank you so much. New souls! Your problems could be my problems. We could share them together, among other things.
I might be able to help with your problems. Or give you a few more.
More problems than you normally do, I assume. You're a beautiful woman, Hawk. Is there no one else who has your attention?
Do I have to roll for deception here? I have flirted with literally every single character that we have met in this game. Is he going to believe me? At some points he was present whilst I was flirting, so... You think I'm beautiful? Just you? Just you? You think I'm pretty? I love how that's the only thing she got from that. She's just like, I don't care about the question you asked me. You said I'm good looking. Ignore everything else. You think I'm beautiful?
I didn't quite catch that first part.
I don't need to repeat the obvious, I'm certain.
Oh my!
I'm an escaped slave and an elf living in a borrowed mansion. None of those things bother you.
I'm not proposing marriage. The sass options. Not at all. In fact, I find them incredibly attractive. Escaped slave. Elf. Living in a borrowed mansion. I love a mansion. Not at all.
Why do you think that would bother me?
You are not most people, clearly. You raise an interesting point. I'll have to consider it.
I'm going to go... +5, right? What? Boy! +5 rivalry? I was so nice to you! What? Fucking ungrateful lout. Literally just came up with Fenris +5 rivalry. I was trying to be nice. I listened to his sob story. I flirted with him. I can't believe you've done this, Fen. Fen, I demand an explanation.
Hawk. Hawk. Hawk.
Fen!
Hawk.
Fen!
We should move on.
We're never moving on from that.
We should move on. Hawk. We should move on. We should move on.
No. We'll never move forwards from this point. I thought we were forever, Fen. How dare you? Look, and the others were watching too. That's so embarrassing. So, that makes me think that he was just being polite But then he said I was beautiful, but I think he likes me. But it's kind of like he doesn't trust himself enough. It's again that thing of like, I don't deserve to be happy. It's sabotaging his own self-happiness because he thinks he doesn't deserve it. And he thinks he'll only hurt me. So maybe that's why we got rivalry with him. All these emo boys. It's because you avoided the question. I was trying to flirt with him. It was a flirty option. Just being really like, oh, you think I'm pretty? Like, I was trying to be flirty. That's how it goes. As far as I know, you can romance someone who's full rival. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, though.
Not bad. I preferred the old place. It had more charm.
What's wrong with this place? You like it dirty, huh? That was not meant to be an innuendo. But it kind of is. Anyway. Charm, are you joking? The place was falling apart.
You're talking about the shack I shared with my mother, uncle, and sister.
I meant Lowtown. Dirty, chaotic, glorious Lowtown. The smell of tar, and the sea, and the sound of some whore plying her trade in a back alley. Oh. Don't you miss that?
There's excitement right here. The romance continues. There's excitement right here whenever you need it. Yes. Yes. Chat was encouraging me to romance Isabella, so it's happening. It's happening. I'm here anytime you need some excitement.
You can get your thrills in Hightown, if you know where to look.
Oh. And where would that be?
Oi! 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 It's happening. It's happening. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Are we finally gonna get laid? It feels too soon. It feels too soon. We haven't been on a date. I mean, I bought you a drink once, but I don't know much about you, aside from you being a sexy pirate. And, I mean, I can't really see this being a long-term thing, but if you're down for something casual, absolutely. I just, I need a drink. I'm thirsty. Thank you, Itty, for hydrating me. Yeah, I love how Sandal is just in the background, like, enchantment. Shh, Isabella, talk more quietly. There are children present. Innocent ears are hearing this conversation. Sandal's just like, what's the whore? Well, you'll know when you're older, Sandal. You'll know when you're older. Enchantment? Whore! No, Sandal, no! We will not corrupt you. Hussy! Exactly. Oh dear. That's my D&D character. In an offline campaign, I play a Kenku, and Kenku a lot of times can only say what they've heard. Like they can perfectly repeat anything they hear, but they're incapable of like original thought and creativity, essentially. So Ghosty's character taught my little baby Kenku the word hussy, and now he just goes hussy anytime that he doesn't like someone. So there you go. It's like one of the only words that he knows. Thank you so much. Yeah, you taught him all the best words. He also got piece of shit from someone, so that was really nice of you. I'll never tell. I think, right, this is some high-level psychology here. I think she likes it if someone plays hard to get. Like, if I say, come with me right now, she'll be like, oh, where's the fun in that? I like to play games. Whereas if I say, oh, I'll never tell, and then, like, walk off mysteriously, she might be into that. But I've got to ask. Come with me.
I can show you what I have in mind.
Cover your eyes, children, cover your eyes. Oh! Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, wait, this is HD compared to Origins? Oh, my innocent eyeballs. She's taken off all her daggers. I was like, what's she gonna use those daggers for? Hello? Oh my.
That was...
Okay.
Thank you. I should go.
You're welcome.
I wouldn't want to take advantage of your hospitality.
That's okay. Well, real nice. Oh, sorry. Give me a moment. I can't contain myself, Isabella. What if I want you to take advantage of me?
I like it when you take advantage of my hospitality.
It was fun, wasn't it? Well, you know, if you ever want to do it again... Wait. You're not thinking of bringing feelings into this, are you?
Oh, thank God we're on the same page, girl. I was so worried you were actually in love with me. I was looking for more of like a casual thing in between working on my long-term romances of Vivaric and hot emo elf boy, and also, Welsh elf girl. So, if you're cool with that, then yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course, no feelings, no feelings apart from, you know, the good, very temporary feelings.
No. This was just for fun.
Good.
There you go.
Come see me at the tavern sometime. I know a cozy little nook behind the ale barrels.
Ooh! I think Isabella would be a hard one to tie down into a long-term relationship. I think she's, there's nothing wrong with her, you know, going and having fun and stuff, but I think maybe her want of just like casual relationships comes from something in her backstory, like she doesn't quite trust people and she thinks she's gonna get her heart broken. So I'd be interested to see if you can tie her down and be like, no, I'm in love with you, Isabella, can't you see? But yeah, she's a free spirit. I don't think you can tie her down apart from in certain ways. Oh well,
Another message came while you were away. It's
really
quite a lovely estate you have
it
here.
is.
Is that right, Sandal?
Look, Bodden. What
Yes.
did you break?
Well, we'll get that replaced right away. Sorry about that.
What did he break? Bodden, we need to have a little bit of a like parenting discussion. When I come back here with someone, can you and Sandal just take a walk for a bit? Just like, be like, oh, I'll buy you something from the bakery, Sandal. Sandal, it's a lovely day out. We should get some fresh air, because it's a bit awkward knowing that I'm up there, you know, having a time, and he's just there. So, can you... Yeah? Okay. I think we're on the same page. Hopefully. Well, that was fun, Isabella. See you another time. I hope I haven't contracted anything from that, because when we went to the clinic, they did mention that Isabella frequented that place because she seems to pick up all sorts of diseases all the time. So, let's hope not. I just look on my character page and I have a debuff of some sort. I don't know which quest to do next because there's so many. Let's keep doing companion quests. I think just like keep meeting people. I do want to talk to Meryl in the Elven Alienage. Let's go over there. Sandal thinking to himself, not enchantment. What is that? What's going on? Yeah, if there's a tunic on the doorknob, that's how you know to stay away. Did he use the magic preservative? I sure hope so.
Everyone should be free.
Always use magical protection.
Not everyone's dangerous.
It's not about who's dangerous. It's about having choices made for you. Don't you wish you had the choice not to have lyrium stuck under your skin?
I do.
This is silly. I don't want to argue.
Do you want to guess what color my underclothes are again?
Oh, yes, that's much more.
Oh, they're definitely grey or pitch black. Like, there's no way you're wearing candy pink thong under there. Definitely a dark colour, just like your soul. Well, let's go see Meryl. I do love Meryl as well, in a very different way. I just feel like she should be protected. And she seems far too innocent to lead astray. I feel like Isabella and Meryl are a really interesting combo when they're together because they're basically the opposites of each other. And Meryl's so innocent, and she doesn't know anything yet. And sometimes she asks Isabella a question, and Isabella just loses it. Like, how can you not know that? Teaches her the most unsuitable things. Oh, your house is looking nicer, I have to say.
Have you heard from your sister? Is she settling in all right with the circle?
Why so concerned? I guess you're a mage yourself, so that makes sense. Well, she's having a wonderful time. To be honest, it doesn't seem like it's going too badly.
She always did love being constantly watched by large, armed men.
She did? I would never have imagined. Oh.
She just doesn't
She's
get
strong.
it. She's too well-meaning.
If anyone can get through this, she can. Don't blame yourself.
I should have been there. I blame the Templars. Vengeance will be exacted upon them. I mean, I do blame the Templars. I don't blame myself. It's not our fault we live in a messed up system.
I know it's not my fault. It's the Templars who hold her away.
She'll find her way. Things will be all right. Somehow.
Well, there we go. It was just a nice chat. No romance options. Oh, unless I'm mistaken. Meryl, are you okay?
I can't believe I turned on you. With the demon in the Fade, I'm so sorry. Masaranas. I'll understand if you can't forgive me.
I'd already forgotten about it, Meryl. Don't worry. It wasn't you. They have a strange, powerful influence. These things happen, you know? My friend's getting corrupted by demons.
If I held a grudge against everyone
Easy.
who attacked me in a dream, I'd have no friends.
How do you do that? Make everything better with a smile. It's like magic that doesn't get you in trouble.
Do you want
I've been so careful in all my dealings with spirits until now. To make such an obvious mistake. It frightens me. It takes so little for a mage to fall.
It was so fast. I thought she'd take more convincing, but she went straight for it. And I didn't expect that from her. How do you defend against it?
What do you do to protect yourself from demons?
The Keeper taught me. In the Fade, you must believe nothing but yourself. Everything there is a lie, or a trick, or a trap. I knew not to trust, and I don't know why I did.
How did it control you?
What made you give in?
She wants to help her people.
It felt like every word the demon spoke reached out and pulled at my heart. I didn't want to believe it, but I just had to.
Well, that's reassuring. I mean, I don't know how nice this answer is going to be and if it's going to be forgiving, but she likes the jokes.
So you know the demon thing is crazy and you do it anyway? Just as long as you're worried about it.
Don't be
All
mean.
magic is dangerous. It always attracts attention. All mages know this. Thank the creators you were there. It won't happen again. I'll make sure of that.
Good. Well, anything you can do to research how to protect yourself, you should. Meryl rivalry! I wasn't trying to be mean. Again, I was trying to console you. I was trying to make jokes and be funny and make light of the situation, but I've been betrayed once again by the conversation options. We've got a level up for Isabella as well. Ooh, bring her up to 30 dex. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. She hasn't got much constitution, but heck, let's do it. Oh, 32! Heck, let's do it. She's very dexterous, as we just saw, so she deserves it. I can literally put all my points in there if I want to. Let's do that. And then I was leveling her a bit more into this tree here. Savvy. She does have some taunts, which I wasn't expecting her to as a rogue. You can build her as a bit more of a swashbuckler, though, so that she's quite strong in melee range. Subtlety and distraction. Hey, SJ, welcome on in. Hi, Nintendo as well. Meryl, best girl she is. She's so precious. She's so innocent. She must be protected at all costs. I love her. Should we just give her explosive strike as well? Oh, she had lacerate. Lacerate's good. You can have that. I've got another one as well, though. Sabotage. Oh, hell yeah. Give him my Asmic Flask as well. More AoE. More AoE. Well then, have I got any more companions to go and see? Sebastian? Who's Sebastian again? I've completely forgotten who he is. He's calling him a companion though, so is he gonna join us? Let's go see him. Does he want to work with us?
There are still many refugees that
Were you listening to that guy in the Hanged Man last night?
What guy?
Your eyes are like bumblebees flying into the window of my soul.
Oh my.
My favorite was, your lips are like the wings of sparrows. Red ones, with no feathers.
Oh, speak and send the plucked wings of your lips.
Oh
soaring.
god, that's terrible.
I'd buy the guy a drink, but I don't think he needs one.
Wow.
Blessed art thou.
Although if Varric tried that on me, I'd probably fall for it.
Sing of the chants so that
With that velvet voice. Ooh, music in here. A little bit spooky.
I'm sorry.
Sebastian? I barely remember your questline, but hi. Oh, you're the guy who thinks that you're
I
the
thought
true
it would
ruler of
end
some
here.
place or the other.
That young lady, Hawk, she decimated Flint Company. No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Hawk? We were just talking about you.
Nothing too bad, I trust. Well, don't let me stop you. As long as they're nice things.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
Hawk said sarcastically.
You know, I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf. If, you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Harriman, have you heard of them before?
Tell me about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johanne Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
And why would they do that? What interest did they have?
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say.
Probably both.
Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility.
I love his armor.
But I can't imagine that pushing
his
her
voice
into
as
outright
well.
murder.
Murder. What do you intend to do?
Is there any peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
The eyebrow is. Hello. I will go with you. Here we go again. You're not subtle. You want to join my party? I kind of want to go Purple Hawk, but then I don't want to piss him off so much that he doesn't join us. So, here we go again. Someone wants to join my amazing band of heroes.
Why is everyone looking at me?
I don't know why Choir Boy here didn't yell Hawk to the rescue. That's clearly what he was going for.
Agreed.
If this allows Sebastian to make peace, it is worth doing. You've taken on lesser causes.
Please. I have no one else to turn to. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
You see, the problem is, my wee lad, there's just far too many attractive people in this game. And you're another bloody one of them, and I can't have any more attractive love interests in my party. Because I'm struggling to choose as it is. Fuck you. This is going to make things even more complicated. We're going to have a ninesome. This is so difficult. Right. Emo boy, stay at home for a bit. I'm replacing you with another emo boy who also has a tragic backstory. Sebastian has spent the past 3 years advancing his campaign to retake Starkhaven. He's been traveling extensively between Kirkwall and other Free March cities, attempting to recruit sufficient allies to build an army. With Shank Whisper securing the Hawk family a place among Kirkwall's nobility, the two have crossed paths a few times, but an exiled prince like Sebastian has far better access to Shank Whisper than Shank Whisper. I still can't take my character's name seriously. Has far better access than Shank Whisper to the Viscount and the other heads of state. So far, though, few families have agreed to support Sebastian with actual troops, leaving him in a difficult position of trying to retake his city with no army. Well then, I guess we go there and to Lady Harriman's estate.
I'm desperately trying to stay away, but the giggling...
Yeah, I don't know if there's ever any poly options. I think, like, I have heard of there being, like, some multiple relationship scenes where, like, people will come in together and have a fun time, but, like, I've never been able to unlock those, so we'll see. We'll see. My heart lies with Varric, though, I've got to say. I think that's where my heart truly belongs, and I hate it because I never thought I'd like a dwarf, but he's just so charming and he's such a good guy. And I'm sorry to say I think the dwarf may have wooed me, and I hardly know him, but I think he's wooed me. Oh, we can actually go back to the deep roads now as well. Where is this estate he was talking about? Like, where does he want us to go for that? Accompany Sebastian to Lady Harriman's estate. Yeah, but where is it? Where is it? It's not on the Wounded Coast. Hightown. Okay. I was thinking an estate, it must have its own lands and be outside of the city somewhere, but no, it's in Hightown.
So, choir boy.
Wooed by a dwarf, grim times, I know.
Is, 20 feet tall?
Not even close, no.
But he has claws for hands, right?
Fingers. Perfectly normal ones. If a little fat, perhaps.
He eats babies, though, and farts fire.
You're not serious, I hope.
Why haven't you killed him yet, then?
You can't even pretend to be interesting, can you?
Go on.
Let's go in and put out the eternal flame.
All right, then. I'll do my best. So let me understand, this game is Harem Simulator with RPG mechanics on top. Well, you know, normally you only have a choice of a few. And sometimes there are certain romantic options that cut off other romantic options, as far as I know. But yes, absolutely. Giant Age is a romance sim. No deep lore to be found. No, none of that. None of that. No tactics. Nah. No fun combat system.
That's strange. The door's wide open, and not a single guard posted. This is not the Lady Harriman I remember.
Very sus. See what we can find. Hey, mage! Oh gosh, we were just having that problem. I don't know who my favorite companion is because they're all so cool. I like all of them too much. I'm loving Meryl though. I never expected to have a companion like Meryl. So innocent, so new to this world, a fresh babe. I love her. And she is a babe. I think Varric might be my favourite though. And I don't usually like dwarves at all. I mean, Ogren didn't exactly give dwarves a good rep in Origins. He was a bit of a bastard. And he was dirty and smelly and just very crass, so I wasn't expecting anything great from a dwarven character.
More! You lazy son of a bitch! What's taking so long?
Oh, God. What are you doing?
Flora?
Why does no one in this house care what I want? More wine, or I swear I will drown you in the dregs.
That sounds familiar. I don't envy anyone in this household tomorrow morning.
Doesn't look like anyone's left here.
She doesn't even see us. This is no normal wine.
Maybe it's got some kind of addictive substance in it. Hello? I can't really do anything with you. This place has gone to wreck and ruin. Oh god, it's massive. It's absolutely huge.
More
Oh, there's
locked.
still people here.
It must be molten. You, more coins. I want every scrap of gold in this house.
Please, Monsieur!
There's nothing to fear. You'll be beautiful. Pour it over her.
What are you doing?
Don't! You'll kill her! He can't hear me.
He can, though, I think. Oh! We've saved the maiden. What is going on here, though?
Perhaps I should be the one.
We must end this madness.
What is going on? Look at all this gold. Just gonna loot the entire place before I save anyone. Did I just... So I just picked up something called male underwear. I don't even know anymore. What is this game? Hello. I can't do anything to you. I wish I could pour it onto your head. You deserve it.
I visited this house often as a child. They could not have concealed such goings-on.
What goings on? Do you know what's happening here? Because I don't.
Prayed for Andraste to guide us to peace with the Harrimans.
Maybe they've all been possessed. I don't know. Fancy poison ring. And a health potion. Any letters? Aha! Flora Harriman's diary. 10th day of Harvestmere. Father is behaving so oddly. Today he pinched my buttocks. Just reached around the table and... I can't imagine what would make him do such a thing. And the servant girls. They did it to them as well. Some of the things he says would make a sailor blush, truly. I told the maids to lock up the wine, but he hasn't made any difference so far. I'm going to the chantry tonight to pray for him. Is it lusty wine? It's just going to be like a lusty stream that we've got going on here today. Oh my. Formerly the revered Mother Dorothea of Orlais, divine Justinia V, rose to power after the death of divine Beatrix III in the year 934 of Dragon Age. Little is known of Dorothea's background before she joined the Chantry as an initiate. Within the Grand Cathedral, rivals suggest that her reticence in discussing her past means she's hiding something. Few of her flock, however, can imagine her as anyone other than a gentle mother of obvious faith. When Beatrix was felled by a massive stroke, she survived just long enough to put forth Dorothea's name as a candidate for her replacement. Grand clerics from throughout Thedas flocked to Orlais for the Grand Consensus, a private meeting between the heads of all chantries to select the next divine. The ritual demanded the decision to be unanimous. Servants attending the consensus whispered of heated debate over Dorothea's suitability. Her worldly background and demonstrated forgiveness for sinners were held against her. Ultimately, however, the will of Beatrix prevailed, and Dorothea began her reign as Justinia V. My. Much religious books. Such interesting. This is by far the horniest playthrough I've seen in this game. I'm not even that bad. Look, Dragon Age does this on purpose to me, I tell you. I am an innocent soul. Oh, there's dead people here. Sebastian might be interested in the Starkhaven longbow. Okay. What? Are you following us? Why is he just standing there? Okay. You can't see me still, so I'm just gonna assume nothing weird is going on. What is going on here? Oh.
Turn back. There is nothing here for you.
So now you see us.
Odd.
Great.
When we watched you being a drunken ass, you ignored us completely.
You shall not enter.
You shall not pass. Oh. Demons. Oh, demons, 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 demons. It's just demons and sexy stuff going on today. I didn't even plan this. Oh. There's so many of them. They're attacking Varric. Someone do something. I'll save you, Varric. Do not fear, my sweet princess. There we go. Okay.
Demons, temptresses.
I guess.
You must see what greater evil they were protecting.
Okay. Well, what were they doing to this family? Were they manipulating them this whole time? Gather your party and venture forth. Not until I've searched every single room in this place. I need all the loot. All the loot. This game had my heart at your sons are morons. I love the conversation options so far. I've got to say, I think it's a great improvement on the Origins conversation options. Like, there's a lot more kind of light-hearted, jokey options that you can choose, whereas Origins very much felt like, I am the epic hero. I must do the right thing. And yes, there were a couple of options that were a bit more sarcastic, but there wasn't anything to the level of this game so far. Oh, hello. Hey there. You flirting with the torch box? You like that? Okay. Nice outfit, by the way. It's very nice. Kind of reminds me of emo elf boy's armor, but made into corset form. He would look great in that. Can I borrow that, actually? Would you mind? No? Okay. No, this is fine. Now I see the whole picture. I did not notice that before. I thought it was just like, I don't know, a ornamental chair or something. Cool. Someone likes a bit of that. Okay. Oh, she gonna write about it in here? Oh no. Flora Harriman's diary. 11th day of Harvest Mere. What can be happening? First father, now Brett. I can't talk to either of them anymore. I don't know what they're drinking, but they're lost in their own little worlds. And Mother doesn't care. Should she even be here, all she talks about is Starkhaven and marrying me off to that idiot Gorin Vale. What madness has come over this place? What madness indeed? Is that her mother? I don't know. She's an elf though. I'm guessing she's just one of the mistresses. Yeah, I feel like Hawk was made to be a bit more of a jokey character, which I really like. You can just be very sassy to everyone. Come on, you louts. We're off again. Oh, new boy's got a level up. Or maybe a few, so that he catches up with us. Gotta level up, new boy. Whoa, feels spooky, man. Let's level you up. What can you do? First of all, what's your tree? Royal Archer? Are you another ranged character then? Why, yes you are. You're kind of like a rogue slash... Ooh, okay. I thought you were going to be a paladin. That's what I thought you were going to be. Ooh. Sebastian creates an ethereal personal decoy that keeps enemies occupied for a short time while he escapes in stealth. Every basic shot that Sebastian fires in rapid succession in a short period increases his chance to score a critical hit. Okay. What has he currently got equipped on himself? Oh, okay. Temperance. So I'm guessing we should spec him into that. Have I finished Dragon Age Origins already? Mage, I finished Dragon Age Origins 3 years ago. The whole playthrough's on YouTube though, if you want to see it. But yeah, that was a long time ago. And then I said, oh yeah, we'll definitely play Dragon Age 2. And then many years later, I finally got the chance to play it. It was one of those where I was like, oh, we're definitely playing Dragon Age 2. And then I just never got round to it for a long time. I wasn't there then. Oh, but yeah, I played it a long time ago. Oh, I kind of misread your message. I read it as, have you finished Dragon Age Origins already? Like, you finished it already? Like, you've only started that yesterday. But no, we played it on the channel, and that was my very first Dragon Age ever. And yeah, I really liked it. I wasn't expecting it to be like that, and I really fell in love with the world, and I was ready. Being hydrated by T-Cell. Thank you. There has been lots of thirstiness in game today, so we must hydrate. I think I'm gonna give him some... Yeah, Bursting Arrow. That goes into AoE if we want it to as well. Yes, we will go with that. Oh god, he's got so many points. What did we give Varric? Because I feel like if we're gonna have both of them, they should do something a little bit different each. What's his later trees? Wounding Arrow. I'm gonna try this and then see. Arrow of Judgment. Okay, so he builds up the combo with Righteous Chain. And then he breaks the chain and does like crit damage. That's quite nice. Wound the target. Increase damage for a short time. Yes, and then we rogues can exploit it maybe. Sure, you can have all of them. You have so many points. So many points. I've got 6 more to spend as well. Oh my gosh. Upgrade Pinning Shot, why not? It's always a good one. Decisions are hard, guys. This is Miasmic Flask, so I already have that. He would have Confusion and the Fog if we go into that tree. I think I'm gonna build him more into range though. We could probably use a few more ranged characters. Sure, have that. Hail of Arrows is a nice AoE. Sure, you can have all of this because you deserve it. Shattering Arrow. And I think that's it for now. I need to really look. I might look off stream on the differences between our range characters and see if we can spec them out a little bit more differently, because obviously Varric is also ranged, and I want to make sure that we don't have like the same character spec'd up so that we can bring 2 of them together if we want to. Dragon Age 2 was my first game in the franchise, and I wish I'd started with Origins first. I got so confused by Dragon Age Origin references and how it felt like the new player didn't offer you much lore explanation. I'm with you there, because I actually, technically, my first Dragon Age game was Inquisition during a free weekend, and I don't remember any of it. So I have no idea what happened, but I remember I tried it because the game was free for 2 days. And I was like, oh, this is the newest one. I'm sure they'll like explain the lore and what's going on. But no, I was just like dropped into this first cutscene and they were talking about like what was going on in the world and like some war and something mages. And I was like, what the heck? So then I just like gave up and was like, no, okay, if I'm going to play this, I need to go back to Origins. So that was how my Dragon Age journey began, really. After being spoiled by the Gambit system in Dragon Age Origins and Final Fantasy, it's really hard to enjoy the following titles. Though, have you played the White Knight franchise on PS3? It has similar. I've not heard of White Knight. I've not heard of that. Is it more of like, kind of like a tactical RPG? I like me a good tactical RPG, and Dragon Age Origins was leaning more towards that. I'm so used to Gambits and Final Fantasy as well. I think like my first kind of party-based game was Revenant Wings on the DS, which wasn't one of the most famous Final Fantasy games and probably not one of the best, but I bought it for like £2 in a Woolworths and I was very proud of myself. And yeah, you assigned Gambits on that and you could have kind of these preset behaviors that people did. So that was my first experience of like auto-controlling AI stuff.
A ruin, so close to Hightown.
Oh, I'm playing as him.
No such thing.
He's pretty cool. I like him so far. I hope he stays with us. Ooh. Could all be an illusion. Maybe we're actually in the Fade right now. Oh! If we've been in the Fade twice in the same stream, that's just unlucky. Here we go. Get him! my gosh, a group of mobs that takes more than 2 seconds to die? What is this? Demons. The worst kind. Well... at least there's money down here. Dragon Age Inquisition really expects you to be up to date, especially since it features elements from the books that weren't part of the previous games. I have the Dragon Age books and they're sitting on my shelf waiting to be read. I'll be honest though, I can't really tell which order I should read them in because there's so many of them. The mechanical difference between the party members who are the same class is primarily their skill tree containing the loyalty and rival skills. Yeah, that's really the only thing that varies massively. I guess you could, like with Isabella, we're making her a bit more stealthy and she's a bit more tanky, so she's a bit more able to be in melee range and kind of taunting people and sort of like a buccaneer type thing. Like she's able to hold her own. She's not as squishy as I am, I think. And she can stealth, so she can get away if she needs to. It won't die. Do we need to kill the Revenant first? I have bad memories of Revenants from the first game. They were so annoying to deal with. They die so easily in this game. There we go. Isabella always going, if we kill them, we get their stuff. I love her. She said it again. I don't think the undead people are going to have much good loot, Isabella. But I like your optimism. That's a bit suspicious in here. Let me look around this corner as well. Demonic ash. There's just more trash in here. This is the same cave layout as all the caves we've been into so far, pretty much. So I now know how to find all the secret bits. I worked it out approximately. 3 years between the start of Origins and where you are now, and 3 years between playthroughs-ish. Oof. Time goes very fast. Also, I haven't been F5ing nearly enough today. I keep forgetting. Solace, I don't want to spoil anything for Dawn, but I also want to express my sympathies to you. Wait, what happened? What happened? I know about Egg Elf, and I think that is Solace. Solace? Solace? There is an elf with an egghead, and everyone loves him, and that is the only thing I know about Inquisition, is that Egghead Elf is bae, and we should all love and appreciate Egghead Elf. And I was in the brothel in this game, and I saw an elf who was bald, and I was like, oh my god, is that the guy? Is that the guy everybody keeps talking about? And they were like, no, just happens to be a bald elf, Dawn. Shut up. I thought it was him. Oh, Isabella's taking heavy fire. I love how that you had to clarify. I was in a brothel in this game. So anyway, I was in a brothel, chat. But then, you know, it's just because there are brothels in every Dragon Age game. In Origins, there was one as well. I met many a nice person at the brothel. We actually apparently met Isabella in the brothel in the first game, but her model was so different, she was completely unrecognizable. But she said, you know, I'm Isabella, blah, blah, blah. And I had no idea. She looked completely different. I think if you don't pick solace for your romance in Inquisition, I will have to use my golden egg for it. Ah, the legendary golden egg. Technically, the golden egg can be used on anything that's within my power, so... But then, knowing what I know about them, which isn't much, apart from the fact that everybody loves him, I think I'm probably going to end up romancing him anyway. Probably. You've not heard of Dragon Age? Good wizard, you're missing out. I mean, I was late to the Dragon Age party. I always knew it existed, but it was one of those games that was on my I will play that at some point list. I don't have enough time to fully appreciate this game right now, so it's going on my to be played later list, and then many years later I'm playing it. But yeah, really good. One of the best RPG series ever. Some people's favorite RPG series of all time as well. So yeah, if you like RPGs, absolutely play it. Play it. I would start with Origins though. Who was the first game romance that really hit you hard? Oof. Oof. There's too many. My brain is like, which one? I mean, look, now, I love my RPGs, but there is a certain mobile game where my heart was stolen by a character called Julian, and I doubt anyone in this community has played that game. It's called The Arcana. But god damn is the writing good for a mobile game. You just have to go with it. It's a bit cheesy at the start, but it gets better. Yes, Julian is my love. I don't know if he was my first though. I'm trying to think like what RPGs I played when I was a lot younger that had romance options. I don't think many of the things I played when I was younger had romance options, to be honest. Like Dragon Age is the very famous one for having romance. Mass Effect, I only just recently played. Like that whole playthrough is on the VOD channel if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I don't think there were many romance options in a lot of the things that I used to play. I had a crush on Hunter from Spyro the Dragon. He was a cheater, but he was hot. It'll all make sense if you've played Spyro, but massive crush on Hunter. Oh no, Varric, we'll have to take it to the dry cleaner. Oh no. There's still one here? Ah, okay. I didn't see you before. I remember these from the first game because they were so annoying to deal with, and they did these big spells that would nuke everyone. But they're dying really easily in this game, thankfully. I guess they will have to be on my Steam wishlist. Yeah, do it. Do it. I mean, Origins is very, very old. So that came out when... I'm making everyone feel very old in stream right now if you remember playing that when it came out. But it's... When did that come out, that game? It's old now. Like, this game is 10 years old. And Origins was a long time before that. So it won't require you to have a super beefy PC to play it. I would say, though, if you're playing Origins, there are a couple of mods that are worth picking up to make it easier. I did not download mods for that playthrough, and I kind of regret it, especially just some of the mods that fix the bugs in the game. There are a lot of bugs, and I had some kind of game-breaking bugs that would stop us from progressing as well. So if you can patch those in, there's some, like, community-made mods that will fix the game. Origins 2007, maybe? Maybe? Or earlier? Oh, what's going on here then? Oh, loading. Speaking of bugs. Please don't be a dead loading screen. Please don't be a dead loading screen. I have never seen it do this before. This is new. I feel like it's trying to load a cutscene, but not doing it. Come on. We have to be respectful. It is wise and old. It takes much long time to load. But are you actually loading, or are you lying to us and you've crashed? I love how just as we're talking about how buggy Origins is, I was about to say, oh, but Dragon Age 2 I've encountered nothing, like there's no bugs whatsoever. The only thing I've had is that, weirdly, at some point when we were playing, the game just closed. It was just like, no, bye, and then closed. I jinxed it! I said the word bug. We should have said it quieter so I couldn't hear. Dragon Age Origins was 2009. There you go. Long time ago.
Sparkhaven will not submit. I put that idiot Goran Vale into the Prince's Sea, but the other
I hope I didn't miss
families won't
anything.
heed him. I must marry him to Flora and solidify our hold. But I need more power.
I've given you much.
Desire
Your
demon.
desires run deep. You've already traded your husband and your children. What more can you offer?
I feel like I missed something. Maybe. But she was saying that she needed her family to be powerful again. And she wanted to marry off her daughter. And yes, I don't think there's anything else we missed, but yes. So she sacrificed her family in order to bring that about. And she's made a deal with a desire demon. But yeah, what do you want with her?
What bargain have you made?
Who is this? Who are you? How did you get here? Sebastian.
Surprised,
You were
are
my
we?
mother's friend. How could you murder her?
Such an ugly word. I prefer remove the only obstacle between her and her dreams.
What was her dream?
This was your idea.
I could create such desires if I wished, but it's far easier to nurture those that already exist. The desire for power is easy to find. You and your friend both possess it, do you not?
A little, I will
You
admit.
both wish to rise.
Yeah, the boba took too many resources, guys. Sorry, it couldn't load. The boba were too glorious. I wouldn't betray my friends. I would never betray my friends. Never.
Not if it meant selling out my family.
How loyal were your friends to you? Everyone has a price. Everyone wants something.
Not looking at you, Meryl.
Do not listen to her.
Oh,
At least she's not here.
soul, masking so much ambition. Are you so different from my lady? You yearn for the same lands, the same power.
I am the rightful heir. She is a usurper and murderer.
You swore to put aside worldly goods and ambitions, but they couldn't stop you from wanting them.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen. I feel like he's too good to be influenced by her anyway. Like, he's always had a very strong moral conviction from the second that we met him. I don't think he'd become overcome by her. Was not expecting to see a demon wearing so little today. She's a desire demon, Mochi. She's like, hello. It's the uniform for desire demons. It works. It shows they're part of the desire company. Don't listen to her.
You'll be a good ruler. It doesn't matter what you do to get there.
I'm not acting from ambition. I only want what's best for my people.
For the people who'll adore you. All those smiles they used to save for your brother. Now you'll be the shining
He's
prince.
listening.
All you have to do is kill anyone in your way.
The boba are too much, guys. It can't cope. I saw her raise her eyebrows and just stayed like that. Like a YouTube thumbnail. Last time I pressed escape and it worked, but then I think pressing escape may skip the first part of the cutscene, so I mean, I could try again. We'll never know what he chooses. Does he side with the desired demon? To be continued. Yeah, it's just like the JoJo thing comes on. Ah! Well, I pressed escape because that was the only way to get out of it, and now Sebastian hates us. Varric +5. I'm fine with that. It was always going to end in combat anyway, so there you go. Nani? Massacre. Yamate! Oppai! Ooh, her name is Allure. I like it. My PC is too powerful for Dragon Age 2. Well, well, well. We leveled up as well.
I must pray for Lady Har. So.
He kind of reminds me of Alistair a bit. Like, he wants to do the right thing, but he is tempted by some darkness occasionally. Well then. I wonder what she said, but we'll never know.
Sebastian, I am so...
I thought we killed
sorry
you.
Is such an inadequate word. When I think what Mother made us do, what those
You look so much like your
creatures made
mother.
us do.
We were friends, Flora.
It was like a cloud came down on me. All I could feel or think was what the demon allowed.
What happened to the veils?
Did your mother order the attack on Sebastian's family?
She did. You know Mother, Sebastian. She was always
no reason to kill
jealous of
someone.
your parents. The demon twisted that until it was all she could think of. She was determined to seize Starkhaven for herself.
Well, the demon took advantage of her. How did it even get here?
Was your mother a mage? How did she find this demon?
Might have found her.
We've never had magic in our line. Perhaps that made Mother too confident. She thought she could deal with the demon and not fall prey to it.
Rookie mistake.
Those ruins there were unearthed when we expanded the house. Mother found the demon inside. I think she had signed her bargain before we even knew.
Well, you were all victims, I think. We saw what happened with Meryl. Even people who have experienced them in the past can't resist them, so...
Don't blame your mother. The Desire Demon made this happen.
I doubt many people will be so forgiving. If it takes every last coin my family owns, I will make reparations to everyone we've wronged.
Will you buy us an army?
Starting with you, Sebastian. We weren't the only ones vying for Starkhaven. If you face more opposition, you have my support.
It will not make up for what happened.
No.
Won't bring them back.
That's true.
I'll tell you when I need you.
Well, there you go. +5 with Sebastian. I say. I swear if something goes wrong in Dragon Age, it's always demons. And if someone is evil, usually most of the time they're being influenced by demons. A lot of evil politicians being influenced by demons in Origins as well. You can't trust anyone these days. Well, there we go. Leave the ruin and return to the Chantry. He seems really thoroughly good, though. I like Sebastian. He's just a solid guy. I don't see anything particularly wrong with him. At the moment, at least. He might have a bit of ambition. That's probably his weakness, but I don't think it's in an evil way. At least not yet. We'll see. Maybe we can lead him astray, and then he'll make all the wrong decisions. Oh. I can't for the life of me remember how he got in here. I think it's this way. So many corridors. So many doorways. There we go. This is where we came in. Who did he romance in Origins? I liked Morrigan the most, but I was also partial to Zevran. I tried to romance Morrigan, but my main character was female, and in Origins, Morrigan doesn't swing that way. So as much as I tried to woo her and I bought her gifts and we got on quite well, she wasn't into it. So Zevran, me and Zevran, you know, we had some fun, me and him. I feel like he's the Isabella of Dragon Age Origins. Like, he's always up for a fun time, and he doesn't take things too seriously. So me and Zevran did. And then Liliana I got close to, but I felt like we were more friends than lovers. And chat was all up for romancing her, but I was like, no, I feel like we're besties. I don't know if I want to romance her. I think we kissed her though. I think. I can't remember.
What was in that box if you tell me how Bianca got
Yeah,
her
how
name?
did Bianca get her name?
Fine. Forget I asked. Evil woman.
How did Bianca get her name? This is such a mystery. I need to know.
I've skipped the last 5 guild meetings.
I still feel like it's an ex-girlfriend. Not gonna lie. Probably is. Into the Chantry.
There are still many refugees that need help.
Sebastian.
I had hoped prayer might cleanse me of the Desire Demon's touch, but I still hear her voice so clearly.
You want
I feel
revenge
like
as
bathed
well.
in filth that will never come off.
Yeah, you just need to scrub a bit harder.
Wash behind the ears.
Yeah.
Evil usually gets stuck there.
One of the
demon
most
didn't
overlooked
lie.
places.
I used to be bitterly jealous of my brother. I wanted to be prince. Now everything he had is mine. And he lies in ashes. I keep asking myself, do I want this because it's right? Or simply to have what I never thought I could?
You never thought you could? I guess because he was the firstborn.
Aren't you your parents' heir?
I'm the youngest son of 3. My parents were rather traditional. They wanted the heir and the spare.
Good thing they
and
made
I
the
was
spare.
left in the cold. They put me in the Chantry to prevent my competing with my brothers.
You didn't join the Chantry by choice then. You seem like a very chantrified gentleman, especially with your values.
You seem very dedicated to the
Yeah.
Chantry. You were put there against your will?
At first. But it was the best thing that could have happened. I was a wild boy, a shame to my family. The Chantry made me a man. It's odd. When I wanted to rule, I would have been terrible at it. Now that I might be decent, I don't know if it's the right thing to do.
Well, yeah, that's the right way around. Like, people who want power usually don't deserve it. And it's the ones who don't want the power and shy away from leadership who are the ones who do the best job. So, don't apologize for being a better person than you used to be. Just listen to your heart. Listen to the rhythm. Listen to the beat. Listen to the rhythm of the street. It's a kind of magic and it comes from the heart. Just believe in yourself. That's the way to start. Personally, I believe that. That's my mantra.
It's the wisdom
Definitely didn't
not
get that
to
from
want
anywhere.
power that lets you use it wisely.
You didn't feel what that demon stirred in me. It cannot be right to lead any army to Starkhaven with such doubt in my heart.
Someone got my
I owe you
reference.
more than
Thank
I
God.
can say, Hawk. I will offer my
I was
service
like,
to
are you all
here
too
before I
young
move
to get
on.
that reference? Your service, huh? I didn't think we were going to get romance options this early on. Now, I know you're new to the party, so you might not be used to this, but it is part of the contract that I will flirt with you before you enter, and it's only fair that I provide every single companion with the same treatment, so we must flirt with you. Your service, huh? Hey.
I can think of a few services for you to perform.
No.
What? Why are you smiling like... Oh. Oh my. That's not what I meant.
Hey, I'm just playing with you.
I think I need to pray. a lot.
Prayed away, prayed away, prayed away, prayed away. Oh my. Oh look, he liked it so much he leveled up from it. I like him though. Why do I like him? God damn it. Stop putting cool characters in front of me, game.
This is yours.
My grandfather.
He reminds me of Alistair so much.
Where did you get it?
One of the Flint Company men did some looting. I figured I'd return the favor.
Thank you. It's hard to mourn the loss of a thing while my family lies dead. But I did think of it.
Now about that service. Now that I've returned your bow, tell me of your grandfather.
Were you and your grandfather close?
He was a man of the world, Prince of Starkhaven. But he had the most unshakable faith in the Maker. When my parents threatened to pledge me to the Chantry, he told me he'd gladly trade his title for a life of contemplation. The Maker ordained a place for each of us, I remember him saying. We have only to serve.
Sounds like he was closer to his grandfather then. Is the bow special or just reminds you of better times?
What's the story behind that bow?
As the youngest son, it was my place to lead Starkhaven's militia. But I never had a talent for swordplay. Too much getting hit.
Pussy.
My grandfather said the bow is the wise man's weapon. You can defend your city without opening its gates. Grandfather said the day I could pull the string on his bow, it would be mine.
So the bow is yours, it didn't belong to someone else.
Then why didn't you have it with you?
I was 13 when my grandfather made me that promise. I would rise at dawn to practice my shots until I could hit the eye slit of a helmet from the top of the ramparts. But my parents pledged me to the Chantry before I could show him.
That's kind of sad. I wish I could have helped you. A bow's better than a family. Okay, there's Humor Hawk, and then there's that. Like, his family are dead. Okay? You can't joke about dead family members. It's a step too far. I like a bit of sass, but it's just too far, okay? I wish I could have helped you back then.
I'm sorry I never got a chance to meet them.
Yeah, yikes indeed.
Save them.
I know. You're a true friend, Hawk.
I'm being
You
friend-zoned.
brought me this to remember and honor them. But if I could bring back our lowest servant by snapping it in half, I'd do it without regrets.
He's such a good guy.
I think Grandfather is smiling now, seeing me holding his bow.
Well, enjoy it, my friend. Enjoy. There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. All that existed was silence. Then the voice of the Maker rang out. The first word, and his word became all that might be. Dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. And from it made his firstborn. And he said to them, In my image I forge you. To you I give dominion over all that exists. By your will may all things be done. Then in the center of heaven he called forth a city with towers of gold, streets with music for cobblestones, and banners which flew without wind. There he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. The children of the Maker gathered before his golden throne and sang hymns of praise unending. But their songs were songs of the cobblestones. They shone with golden light reflected from the Maker's throne. They held forth the banners that flew on their own. And the voice of the Maker shook the fade, saying, In my image I have wrought my firstborn. You have been given dominion over all that exists. By your will all things will be done, yet you do nothing. The realm I have given you is formless, ever-changing. And he knew he had wrought amiss. So the Maker turned from his firstborn, and took from the fade a measure of its own living flesh, and placed it apart from the spirits, and spoke to it, saying, Here I decree opposition in all things, for earth, sky, for winter, summer, for darkness, light. By my will alone is balance sundered, and the world given new life. And no longer was it formless, ever-changing, but held fast, immutable, with words for heaven and for earth, sea and sky. At last did the Maker from the living world make men, immutable as the substance of the earth, with souls made of dream, idea, hope, and fear, endless possibilities. Then the Maker said, To you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. From the fade I have crafted you, and to the fade you shall return. Each night in my dreams, that you may always remember me. And then the Maker sealed the gates of the Golden City, and there he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create.
Desperately trying to stay away.
The Maker.
But the giggling.
Well, well, well. How disappointed they would be of their children now. What we have done in this world.
I notice you talk about vulgar things quite a bit.
Do you want me to stop? Do I make you uncomfortable?
It was just an observation, really.
It's a bad habit I picked up spending years with foul-mouthed pirates. Pirates only care about a small number of very specific things. The sea, strong drink, and booty. Both kinds.
Both kinds of booty. I feel like I ship Sebastian and Isabella. Because she would teach him a few things, let's just say. I think they'd have a fun time. Wait, why is he allowed to be a Scottish person in a fantasy game and not be a dwarf? Yeah, and the dwarf's not Scottish. The dwarf isn't Scottish. The paladin-y type person is Scottish. What's going on here? And the dwarf doesn't have a bloody beard, and the dwarf is attractive. I can't. What's going on? The world order has been disrupted. Isabella kind of has chemistry with everyone. Yeah, like people that she gets on with, she has chemistry with, and people she doesn't get on with, she has chemistry with for different reasons. Like, I just love to see them together. Hey, Johnny. The worst type of dwarf. I know. What's a dwarf without a beard? Oh, wait. I can order runes? Oh. Okay. I don't know which ones I want to apply quite yet, but this could be useful for some of our weapons. We're rich, so we can afford all of them now. Get some enchantments done. Enchantment? Enchantment. Hello. Hi. What's that? What's this? What's that? Is it a rock? An egg? Boom.
Ah, there he goes again. How he makes these things, I'll never know.
Has he always been like this? Seems like he's always had a talent for it.
I've never seen another dwarf like him. Does this run in your family?
Not at all, but Sandal isn't really my son. I found him in the deep roads when I left Orzammar for good. Raised him as my own now. Isn't that right, my boy?
I like Bodan.
He's always been this way. Always collecting things and enchanting them. Strange, I suppose.
Surely there's got to be more to it. He didn't just get born knowing these things. I think something happened to him down there.
Have you ever thought of finding out more?
Well, I did. I brought him to the Circle of Magi about a year after we got to the surface. They called him a savant, but then they started giving him the eye like they were going to keep him, so he left.
Good.
Not going back to those vultures.
That wouldn't have been a good life for him.
As he is.
Dwarf magic? What even is this option? Dwarf magic? I'm grateful for his help. He's very talented.
Sandal's quite useful to have around.
That he is. Also, I've always said. Oh, Maker knows what'll happen when I'm gone. I try not to think about it.
We'll look after him. He's part of the family now.
I want some pie.
Just had a very deep discussion about how much he loves Sandal and how he won't always be there to look after him. Sandal's just like, I'm hungry. I want pie too, Sandal.
I want to go home.
We can go back to Fenrail one day, my boy. I promise.
I'll bring you a pie. I'll bring you anything, Sandal.
I want to go home.
We can go back to Fenrail one day, my boy. I promise.
We can. We'll go back. I think like things are getting better there now, and I'm sorry you miss home. Just don't go in the deep roads again, okay? I worried about you last time. What a babe. I'm glad they're very much part of this story as well, because they were just the merchants in the first game, and I didn't get to know too much about them. Any more mail? No, we're good. We haven't got any more quests to do. Oh boy, I know. We'll always be there for him though. I've got main plot stuff to do. Oh, Aveline! We haven't caught up with Aveline. We've seen all the other companions. I feel like we need to pay her a visit. She's in the keep. Sandal is just beloved by everyone. Like, as soon as he appeared in Origins, everyone in chat was like, oh, best boy! Enchantment! And I had no idea what that meant.
Good luck getting in.
I was so confused.
All day.
Did you get the ointment yet? See, the ointment quest doesn't give me a location. I think I've got to go back to the Hawk Manor and check where it is. It's an apothecary, but it's not at Anders' apothecary, as far as I know. So, I'll have to find it. Hello, Aveline.
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
She's all important now.
Dismissed. The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed.
Yeah, you better listen. Don't mess with Aveline.
You'd think the captain of the guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
Not what you expected then? Glad it's not my job.
That's why I remain unimportant.
Yeah.
Less pressure.
Although, I'm going to end up being the hero of the world,
hasn't
so...
set Hightown on its ear.
As long as it's off its ass.
Sure, have your fun. But the coin you poured into Kirkwall tipped what balance there was.
Oh, you love it. My success is a headache to you?
I didn't realize I was making it worse by getting ahead.
I'm just harassing you. Although you are a bit like the center of a hurricane.
That's the way you like it.
You've changed fortunes for many people, not always for the better.
Well, do you need more resources? I'm kind of rich now, I could help.
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
There are a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
You guard the guardsmen?
I don't turn people loose like
Guardception.
Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols. Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later.
All right, well, you knew Jevon left a mess.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
Well, you seem to be doing a good job. She's a good person to have in charge, I think. Why is Sandal named after a shoe? I don't think it's intentional. See, when I heard his name, I thought more of sandalwood, as in like nice spelling wood. I never thought of it as a shoe, but now I won't be able to get that out of my head. I'll always think of him as being Sandal, as in shoes. I don't know how he got his name, honestly, because Bodden must have chosen it when he found him. Maybe it was mentioned in the first game and I just forgot, because he did mention that he found him wandering and took him in as his own. I just found out the Sandal voice actor also played Spider-Man in the last 2 Spider-Man games. What? Oh my gosh, really? Wait, like the most recent ones on PlayStation? Seriously? Okay, that's range. Yeah, maybe Bodden took him in and he was sat there as little baby Sandal and he saw a shoe on the floor and was like, Sandal! And then they decided to call him Sandal. Maybe. Who knows? Could be. You have Fen. What's your take on him? Some people adore him whilst others find him annoying. So far, we just call him Emo Elf Boy because literally everything he says, he's like, magic. I hate that. Like, he's so emo, but I do like him. I'm a sucker for the kind of grumpy, like, dark-souled hottie. So I like him so far. And he's telling us his dark backstory every now and then. I tried to flirt with him, but I think I offended him. So that went well. But he is on my list of romances. I have a very long list. Varric is possibly at the top of the moment, but I think Fen is just after. You love it.
Grouse all you want. But the Aveline
she likes
I know
it.
doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawk.
I'm sorry you got
Just say the
replaced by
word.
the emo elf boy. It's not that we don't love you. It's not that you're not a good tank, but he's just too much fun.
We should move on.
Hawk.
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 The trappings change, but power here is the same as power anywhere. The trappings
He's
change.
not going to do it again. But usually if you
here is
click
the
him, he
same
just
as
goes,
power
Hawk,
anywhere.
Hawk, Hawk. Ah, the sweet sound of your voice, Ben. Grumpily saying my name.
Good luck getting in.
Is there a sweeter nectar? I do love Emo Boy. I feel like he's one of those you need to get to know a bit better. And he seems really grumpy and hard on the outside, but he's going to be soft and squishy on the inside. And that is exactly my type. Exactly my type. Give me a dark backstory any day. Did we... Speaking of... No, we haven't got any more companion quests, so there you go. I don't know whether we can go back to Fen's mansion at any time and just talk to him, though. Don't think he'll have much to say to us. Yep, exactly. He was enslaved by mages, and so his distrust of magic comes from quite a well-balanced place, because that's what happened to him. So anytime magic comes up, he's just like, nah.
To help people. All right. I thought I was getting tired of Moody. I take it back. Don't make eye contact with the dwarf merchants here.
Oh.
I skipped the last 5 guild meetings.
Oh, shady business, Varric. I'm gonna go to Fen's mansion. We'll see if anything happens. I googled it, but the oldest known example of a sandal dates back to 10,900 years past before present. It is made of sagebrush bark, which comes from what is now the US state of Oregon. Sandals have also been found in Egypt. Yeah, I think that the Egyptians were the very first to wear sandals, as far as I know. They were very advanced. Did they wear them with socks, though? We'll never know. That is only the height of fashion today. I'm going back to... Oh, I went to the wrong place by mistake. Oops. Oops. Hang on. I can't follow directions. I need a sat-nav. I need a sat-nav. Hey, new boy. Can you be our sat-nav?
I have no memory of my childhood. Daenerys had no desire to teach his slaves anything that made them think they're worthy beings.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine how difficult your life has been.
No, you can't.
Oh, he's trying to
Whether
be
you were
understanding,
taught it or
Fen.
not, the Maker has room at his side for every soul, even yours.
Fen's like, bullshit. The Maker didn't save me when I was going through the hardest days of my life. Maker never lifted a finger for me. And I level with him there, I think. I think that's valid. Hey, Fen.
We should move on.
No. There's still dead people in here, Fen. When are you gonna sort this out? You need to get a cleaning team in here. Maybe he likes them as decor. Nice place, but it does need a lick of paint. You gonna get mad if I go in your bedroom, Fen? I don't even know if he's cleared up this place. No, he hasn't. The History of Kirkwall, Chapter 4. Now I'm going to see if I can find all the chapters of the History of Kirkwall and then put them on Lore Whisper. Because I need to read the whole thing. Oh, more books. Fen, you're an intellectual. The History of the Circle as well. Gotta find all the books. It's a feng shui thing, you wouldn't understand. Gotta have like at least 4 dead bodies in opposite corners of the room. It just like raises the positive amplification and the vibe of the home. This is true. I'm gonna go back to Hawk Estate because I'm gonna read that letter about that really important item we had to pick up. Because there's a really powerful potion that could help us. And yeah, here we go. Yeah. In case you weren't here earlier. Flag flying at half-mast. Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Come to Jorman's Apothecary and ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce is infused with the essences of 52 herbs. It's completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You will never feel the same again. I'm not seeing a location for Jorman's Apothecary, but I want to go there. I don't know where it is. I'm guessing Lowtown. It's got to be Lowtown. What was their name again? Jorman? Jorman? Jorman. Sure. Chat, remember Jorman. We'll try and find him.
Another message came while you were away.
Another one? I think you're telling porkies, because there ain't no new messages. These are all old ones. And I've read them all. So, you're telling lies, Bodden. Do you reckon Sandal has siblings called Flip-Flop and Trainer? Yeah, they just haven't found them yet. If we find them, they will be called that. That will be their true names. Okay, I'm taking Varric with me. Who is going to have the most hilarious reaction at the apothecary? Sebastian is going to get really embarrassed, so we're taking him. And Emo Boy. Good choices, good choices. It's not the Black Emporium, because that's like a different place. That's Anders's clinic. I think it'll be in Lowtown. I just don't know where. I don't know where. This is an actual quest, but it's not coming up in my quest log. I would guess that it would come under rumors, but I can't see it anywhere. I'm very disappointed.
Tell us about Starkhaven, Choir Boy. I'm sure
Choir
we're all
Boy.
burning with curiosity about your
Wow.
faraway land.
My
He went to
faraway
Eton,
land.
don't you know?
It's inland free marches, not on the moon.
Huh. And here I was hoping.
It's a lot like here, but fewer dead people.
Nice.
Well, you don't have Hawk.
Yeah, I make a lot of dead people. Sorry about that. I really want to find this place. What if it doesn't exist and it was just like a fake notice because you can never find a magical potion that helps you? And it was just taunting us. Do you want me to Google Jorman's Apothecary and the location? To be honest, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to have a marker for it and I just haven't seen it. Where is this apothecary? Does it exist? Because I need to go there. I'm gonna have to Google it soon. I mean, Anders' clinic is down here. I've forgotten the guy's name already. Google has literally 0 hits for Jorman's Apothecary, and the only references to special source I can find is in the letter. I'm shocked. I am misled. Maybe it's because this miraculous potion doesn't exist. Oh, I was gonna give it to Varric. Yeah, see, I accepted the quest. It's so weird because, like, it lets you accept the quest and say, yeah, I'll do that, and then it doesn't show up in your quest log. So I'm so confused. I really wanted it. I really needed it, okay? It's essential. Guess we'll have to stick to sensible quest lines from now on. Well then. That was a journey. There was a lot of romance today and a lot of demons. Demons, sexy times, and sometimes sexy demons. But I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. So we're gonna do a big save. Romance and demons. There you go. I have only the best save names. You can really tell what's going on in the story from the save names. But I think that's where we'll leave it for today.